The police are requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Roxbury.
We gather in this space for magic. We come to the movie canon to laugh, to cry, to care. We crave that indescribable feeling that streams over us as the intros start to roll in. And we go somewhere we've never been before, not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Together, dazzling images perfectly rendered on all of our screens. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good on a live stream like this. Our vibrant panelists and viewers represent the very best of us. United by our passion for cinema and art, our content is a testament to the power of community, crafted with precision and heart. Because here, they are. The movie canon. We make streaming better.
Hi, you're watching the movie canon? Watch Geo.
And I am muted. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here tonight. This is Figures Talk episode number 15 this Sunday night, June 23rd, 2024. We have a stacked panel tonight, so I'll introduce them in just a bit here. And there's also a lot of topics here tonight as well, a lot of announcements, releases, and things to that nature. So definitely tune in for that. And of course, we always do the Keep, Gift, or Destroy, the Fantasy Figure Zone. And for tonight, I have a very nice matchup, a special Bugle 6 matchup from the Figures Talk Championship that we do here. So we have Mr. Brick and Flavio, who is going to go against each other to try to take down Danny Spotchka, the champion. So they're going to duke it out tonight on Figures Talk matchup. And then whoever wins that battle will go against a previous challenger of the championship, Mr. Zord, Patrick. So they'll go against him tonight. And then whoever wins that one, they'll make it to the championship sometime in July. We don't have an exact date yet, but they'll make it to that championship, whoever wins the night. So that is towards the end of the stream. So let's go ahead and bring our panel, the Canon Council that I like to call here. So we're going to go ahead and bring them in here real quick. So first one here, you guys know him as the one and only Mr. Brick Artemis.
That's frightening. Okay.
When you
oh man. Okay.
Okay, you got the point, Brick. Let's move on.
I think I peed a little bit, but okay.
Kids at the orphanage call me Dick.
Well, children can be cruel.
Yeah.
What is up? Dude, I love that. I love that intro. I absolutely love that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brick, for being on here again. Greatly appreciated. And this little intro that I made for you a while ago. So I have to show it every time you're on here. So that's what we're doing here. So
No, I appreciate it, man.
yeah,
Rocking the
definitely.
copper drop tonight.
Oh, I
Gotta
see
rock
that.
your shirt, man. You know,
Yeah,
great
definitely.
shirt. Great team over there. So
Yeah, for sure. And then actually, speaking of Copper Drop, Danny Spaccio, my co-host, he will be here a little later. So I'll bring him on here as soon as he can here. But let's move on to the next Canon Council member of the night. You guys know him as Zord Photography, Mr. Patrick.
And yeah, I would destroy Carnage.
Zord, how you doing?
Hey guys, happy to be here. How's everyone? Good on my end.
Yeah, pretty hot in SoCal, as you know.
just got hotter with those intros there, man. Dang.
That's Gio, man. That intro goes hard.
Right?
Yeah, thank you so much for that. But Zord, thanks so much for being on here. Are you ready to play the game tonight? Matchup, whoever, either Brick or Flavio?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to lose. It's Brick.
Oh, okay. So you're ready to lose. I mean,
Yeah.
you were
I gotta
the
win
challenger
first.
last
I don't know, man.
right. So, yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun a little later tonight. So thank you again so much, Patrick, for returning here again on Figures Talk. Greatly appreciate it.
Pleasure to be here.
Let's bring our next guest. You guys know him as the House of Collectibles, Mr. Flavio. How you doing, Flavio?
Yo, what's up,
Hey.
guys? How are you guys doing? Thank you for having me.
Doing really, really great. Are you ready for tonight?
Ready as I'll ever be. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, so we're having what's call it a Deadpool versus Wolverine matchup tonight.
Yeah.
With Brick and Flavio, this Bugle 6 matchup tonight. So I'm very looking forward to that. And then of course between you two against Zord, we'll see. But thank you so much for being on here, Flavio. Greatly appreciate it there. My next guest, he has been here before on both the Met Report and Figures Talk, Mr. Adam. How you doing?
Hey, all right, guys. How we doing? You are the king of
Good.
intros, Joe. The king of intros.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Rick, good to see you, and Patrick and Flavio. Looking forward to stream with both you guys.
Well, yeah, that is the first time with you, right? With them,
Yeah.
right? So yeah,
Yes.
that's it's very cool to have a bunch of different members of the community together in a stream together. That's kind of why I like to have like a lot of you guys on here. So meet other people and things like that. So again, greatly appreciate it that you guys are here. My next Canon Council member, he has never been here before on this channel. You guys know him as Mr. P-Rock. P-Rock, how you doing?
With the
Bro,
Zelda.
what the fuck? I'm sorry, what the F did I just go through, yo? I'm high as hell. All of a sudden I hear, I was long intro. I'm like, what? It was nice. I need to watch it more often. That's my fault. I need to watch it more often, Papa. I need to watch it more often. You did fumble, though. You did fumble. Because after all that nice thing, you came in muted, man. I was like, no.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, no. You
I
already-
had one of the videos was playing and it mutes me and I forgot to unmute it. So there you go.
That shit. I was happy we didn't have intros for everybody because I don't know if I could have took it more than that, yo. I would have been like this.
P-Rock, thank you
Well,
so much
thanks
for
for
being
having
on
me, man.
here. I've been trying to have you on here for a while. We're trying to go back and forth and schedule a date, but you're finally here. So thank you so much for being on here. So we have a Keep Gift or Destroy game tailored for you, P-Rock. So I'll give you the details when we actually get there. But again, thank you so much for being here.
I'm still blown away, man. Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you so much for that. Again, I mentioned earlier, Mr. Danny Spacha, he'll be here a little later, so I'll bring him on here as soon as he gets here. All right, so let's look at the live chat. So I do see several comments in there. So let's see. We have Kenny Lang dropping by here. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenny Lang. You're in the live chats often, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Break Artemis here saying, what's up, Kenny? Warming up the chat here. And Adam, hey guys, let's talk some figures. Definitely get psyched for those intros. Definitely there, Mr. Adam. Really appreciate that. West Michigan Collector, hey guys, hello there. West Michigan Collector, I really appreciate you being on here. I think I've talked to you several times on Instagram. I don't know if I've seen you in the live chat before, but welcome here on the live stream. Thank you so very much for being here. Let's see. Brick Adam is saying, look at that list. There are only 6 or 7 left to be released. Does that mean I'm getting Batman 89 within 6 weeks? No, because Sideshow. Right. Right. So yeah, I'm waiting for that Batman 89. I'm sure a lot of you guys are, right? Waiting for that Batman 89. But yeah, since most of us did get them from Sideshow, it's still going to be
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Exactly. Exactly. If that, right? So let's see. Coldest intro in the game, coldest intro in the game, says Kenny Lang. Someone should rank everyone's live stream intros. Laugh out loud. That's funny. Laugh out loud there. Don't want to hurt folks' feelings, though, says Kenny Lang. So there you go. Let's see here. I need to see what happens next. And what are you referring to there exactly?
Ghostface, man. She's going up the stairs, and
that's what
ends. I'm like, I need to know, like, I feel like you're Ghostface. I don't know why I think that, but I need to know if you got her, man.
That's funny. That's funny.
P-Rock's over here like, whoa.
He's like, exactly.
Watching it, and
it's like, what the fuck did I get into, right?
No, you got me in the intro. Like, I didn't know when I saw the 7-minute mark. I'm like, all right, it's got to be like a 10-minute intro in the beginning. Also, as soon as I said that, like exactly, I think it was like at 7:15 or 7:25, it began, and I was like, oh shoot, all right. So he threw me off. I'm gonna lie, I was probably go like a quick smoke break real quick, but you threw me off, man. So you get me here. I was like, all right, I'm about to go.
Shit, that's funny.
I think we know who that is. It's who's not here. Danny, come on.
Right, Danny's not here, right? So,
Danny is.
Now we know why he's late.
The process,
his body shape.
Process of
it.
So, I was gonna add
I think he dropped her. Get it? Copper drop. No.
Okay, yeah, there you go. He dropped it.
Bad joke.
I was going to add a scream like about to get stabbed, but I decided not to. It didn't go with the scene, I guess, or whatever. At least not what everything else was happening, right? The tone. But yeah, thank you guys for that. But let's see. Danny, a little car, so I'm guessing he's driving. So there you go. So I'm sure he'll be here fairly soon here. So like I said, we'll bring him on here as soon as possible. Nick Bachman saying, yo, hello there, Nick Bachman. Thank you again for being on the live chat again. Greatly appreciated there. Okay, so it looks like we are completely caught up in the live chat. So let's begin with the very first topic that we have here for tonight. And I know a lot of you guys don't collect this. I do have quite a few, and I believe P-Rock collects this. Mondo figures, anyway. So they dropped this Cyclops from X-Men 97 this week. I believe it was this week. It went on sale. They have, the standard version, and then they have I think they call it the limited time edition or something to that effect. So again, this is from the series X-Men 97. They have all the other ones, like the Wolverine, Rogue, and Gambit and all those. So as we open the movie canon TV figure file, again, this is from X-Men 97, premiered on March 20th, 2024 on Disney Plus, not being sponsored. If you look at the reaction by the critics, out of 11 reviews, which obviously is not a lot, it did get 100%. 94% of the audience. I didn't have any information as to how many submissions were there, but pretty high, right? If you're interested in buying this, and this is just a standard, $220 expected to ship December of 2024. This one's already gone. So this one's already sold out. Dang. $240. It would have been expected to ship December 2024. But yeah, so I have a couple of Mondo figures, Batman, Joker from the animated series. I just gave away the only X-Men one that I had, the Wolverine. Mr. Yomo won it. Very lucky with those giveaways. But I
say that.
But yeah, I mean, I think these figures look really good. I'm not a huge fan of the joints generally, but because it's animated and frankly, there wasn't any Batman animated series 6-scale figures like Hot Toys or anything like that. So that's why I went with these Mondo figures. But now we have this right here. I know people were requesting this, but I'm going to go to you first, P-Rock, because I know you collect some Mondo figures. What are your initial thoughts on this Cyclops?
Oh man, I think it looks amazing, man. It looks, one thing with Mondo that I know people complain that they're like big, I guess what, Hasbro figures, or some people say just big 12-inch figures. They're not saying they're not. They're aiming for like it just like jumping out the screen. And when you actually open one of these and have the figures for some reason on screen look nice, but actually have it in hand, they pop a lot more in hand. And it just, they look amazing when you have them displayed, like especially like in a team display or something like. But the joints do tend to wear out sometimes, and that could be a pain, but that's if you're moving it a lot, or if you keep it that kind of heavy stance for so long, put too much weight like on the knees or something. Did you show the stand that comes with it? I never get the stand. It's like the crotch one, or is it the one that goes around the waist?
This is the standard one. I'm not sure if these photos have that though. Let me check here.
But one thing I was kind of upset about this one, man, because I wanted the one with the jacket, man, and I don't know why Mondo does. Sometimes they do. I'm used to them doing a time release.
No.
So I thought it was gonna be a time release was gonna be the jacket, and then eventually like the one without the jacket is gonna be the regular, like going forward. That's what they were going. That was the trend they were doing recently. But then with Rogue, they did it. I same thing. I thought it was gonna be time release for everything else. So I missed out on the Rogue one, and I missed out on this one. And for some reason, this is the only series I missed out on. Like the Batman, I got all the time release ones that I wanted because they not limited, they're all just time released.
Oh, right.
So that kind of got me a little upset, man. So because of that, like I was like, you know what? I really missed out on the time released Rogue. I missed out on the time released Gambit. I mean, I missed on the time or the special edition version. I was like, I'm done with the X-Men, man. I'm not gonna do it anymore. So I did give my cousin I didn't sell her, so I could always get it back, but I did give it my Wolverine. Oh, okay. Which was, I had Wolverine and Jubilee, so I gave him both of those. I was like, yeah, I'm done. But I could probably go back because I just found out recently that Gambit and Rogue is available at Entertainment Earth, but it's not the time release or the special edition version. So I got a debate on it, but it looks amazing, man. It just makes me mad that I missed out on the jacket one. I was like,
oh yeah, because this one sold out within like 25 minutes.
Yep,
so that was.
I think Rogue was last like 15 minutes.
Yeah, so this one was so this one's gone. But yeah, the Sandra one is still there, right? So it's still there. So if you're still interested in that, then obviously you can still get that. Before
when the company does that, like when they have a trend and then they just throw like a little curveball in there. Like I'm so used to it. Oh, they're gonna have this one, and I misread it. It's my fault. I should read it completely, but I'm just so used to the time release.
Would you have preferred the
not time release? I'm like, no, I like the time release, man. It gives more people like an option to get it. I'm not gonna spend aftermarket price for this.
Now, would
Monos
you have
nice,
preferred
but to me they're not worth that. At least the figures,
right,
are not worth the aftermarket price.
But would you have preferred the way that Sideshow does it with the exclusives? Would you have preferred?
Oh no. I like the way Mondo does it, at least. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think Mondo does that. No.
Alrighty. Okay. So Mr. Danny Spotchka, he has entered here. So let's go ahead and bring him in here. So here we go, Mr. Danny Spotchka.
Hello?
Hi, Rhodey, it's me.
It's who?
I'm sorry, it is me. You asked what you're asking about is me.
No, see, this isn't a game. You do not send civilian equipment into my active war zone. You understand that?
It's not a piece of equipment. I'm in it. It's a suit. It's me! Let's fucking go.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Mr. Danny Spotchka, how you doing?
What's up, Brick, Patrick, Flavio, Adam.
What's up?
D-Rock, good to meet you.
How we doing?
What's up,
good
man?
To see you, bro. Nice to actually meet you now and get to stream with everybody again. Sorry I'm late. perks of working in the tattoo studio is that you get free tattoos while working in the tattoo.
Oh wow, cool.
Now, it's spooky out here, even in the middle of the summer. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Are you wearing glasses?
I am wearing
glasses. You're wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. That's like Clark Kent.
I either look like an artist or I look like the kid from The Sandlot. I'll let y'all decide.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mr. Danny Squatcha, my co-host of Figures Talk Champion. So this is who you guys are gonna fight against Sue later tonight to get a chance to go against Mr. Danny Squatcha. But going back to you, Mr. P-Rock, I don't know anything else you wanted to say regarding this Cyclops Mondo figure.
No, it looks amazing. Like I said, it looks amazing. Paint's gonna look beautiful. I'm mad at myself that I missed on the jacket.
Alrighty. And Brick, I don't believe you collect Mondo figures, but what are your initial thoughts on this?
No, I wish I collected Mondo figures. I think every time something comes out, I'm like, dang, that looks so good. But the problem is I'm somewhat of a completionist, especially if I did like a group such as the X-Men. I know if I get Cyclops or if I would have gotten Rogue or something or Wolverine, I'm going to want all of them. And they're not the cheapest. I probably could eventually, but it would just be kind of a pain going backtracking and finding out like what P-Rock is saying, like there's limited editions, and it's like I definitely want the one with the coat. I'm sure there's limited editions with other characters as well, so it would be a lot. But man, they always look so good every time, especially that Rogue when that came out. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. So this Cyclops is something that I really do want. But I can't. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that Cyclops makes an appearance in Deadpool and Wolverine, and we'll get him.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's right. That is a possibility, right?
But these colors, this paint is just, it's like coming out of the movie. It's crazy.
Yeah, these colors definitely pop. Like they look really, really nice. How about you, Zord? What are your thoughts on this?
Actually, I wanted to collect these, but then it's the moment I saw the price, I was like, yeah, I'll just buy the Legends or Mayfix one. So that's what I've been doing. Like these kind of characters, especially like this kind of like cartoon style, I don't know why I prefer it like in a Marvel Legends or Mayfix style kind of figures. That's just me though. It's just because like the price kind of turned me down. And I got too many things else I'm paying for too.
Yeah, I wish they were a little cheaper, but yeah, like I said, the standard is $220. If you wanted this limited edition one, $240. So it's getting up there to the kind of like the Hot Toys prices almost. So
yeah,
how about go ahead, Patrick. I don't know if you have any other thoughts.
The only thing I've noticed that's kind of like turning me off on these is it's only single joint arms. It's not like double jointed. Am I right? Like they're not double jointed, right?
They're not.
Okay. Yeah. See, so then that's where I get kind of turned off, especially for 220. I would have thought they would push the full boundaries for articulation. That's just me. So yeah, it's good, but it's not. It's my department.
Like with the articulation, they're kind of like a little bit like NECA, where if you could run into the issue of like you overbend it or articulate, you can start getting some of the paint to chip off or scratch again. So if they add more joints, there's more chance of that happening.
I see.
But supposedly with the Spider-Man, because they actually have the Spider-Man line, the Spider-Man animated series, they're saying that they're going to try something different. They have to try something different with Spider-Man joints to make them more.
Wait, there's a Spider-Man line coming?
There's a Spider-Man one?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Spider-Man.
Hold on.
Mondo picture.
And I don't have to backtrack?
Nope.
Yeah.
And Thundercats. They announced Thundercats also. So that's
hell yeah.
Oh, man.
112 scale.
Yeah, so I'll be covering that when they release those. But
if they do a Rhino, I will buy
shit.
this whole line.
The only ones they showed so far was Spider-Man and Venom. Spider-Man and Venom so far.
Dude, I want a Doc Ock too. Doc Ock
could be cool. Yeah,
that would be sick.
I think they could really go hard with the Carnage. I think they could really do some magic.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm getting those. I have to.
Oh yeah. And P-Rock, did you what are just your quick thoughts on the Juggernaut, the Mondo?
That's a soft vinyl one. That's not more like a 112 scale. That's just more like they call them soft beat or soft.
Okay,
soft.
So that one doesn't like it. Doesn't.
No,
it's not really
part
like
of
this
line. No.
Oh, okay.
It's more their Godzilla stuff, like their other like Ultraman stuff, where it's just like a soft vinyl figure. It's new. Like they did on Werewolf by Night one also.
Oh, I see. Because I know that came out like earlier this year. I think like in
It looked nice.
January.
So the details look nice, but
Yeah.
it didn't stand. I don't think it looked right with these guys. It was inaccurate from the cartoon.
Okay. How about you, Flavio? Any thoughts?
It looks great. I love it, you know, and the show was amazing too. So I can definitely see why people would want to go after this. Just me personally, I never really, you know, thought about, you know, buying Mondo yet, but their stuff looks good. Like Brick said, there's a couple times where I've been like, dang, like, you know, I want to get that, but this line, I would probably be the same way. I'd want to get the whole team, you know, so if I'm kind of behind on that, I probably am just gonna, you know, pass it up. But I really love the way that, you know, it's, you know, the paint, you know, like the shading on the muscles and stuff, just like it is in the cartoon. I think that's like one of the coolest things. It kind of just brings the whole sculpt to life. But yeah, I think they have a ton of like good little, you know, accessories that you can swap him out with and, you know, change him up multiple different ways. It's kind of, I didn't know, you know, like P-Rock was saying, you know, like that the joints can kind of get loose if you know, over articulate them sometimes. So that's kind of like good to know for the future. But I think their figures look amazing. The price point is kind of a little steep for me. I don't know if I would buy them or you know, collect them in full lines like that, just because, like you said, it's getting up to that Hot Toys price. But they look cool. I like them for sure.
How about you, Adam?
Yeah, I mean, I love, you know, these look very similar to, besides the X-Men cartoon, and I've seen the first 3 episodes of X-Men 97. So far, I like it. And obviously, I'm a big fan of the X-Men comics from the 80s and 90s, which I have several hanging on the walls behind me and to the side of me. But the price point, I think, as you guys have mentioned, that's a barrier. You know, $220. That's, you know, pretty much in the ballpark of Hot Toys. And I'm not sure about you guys, but I used to collect Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series. And I got into Hot Toys because of, in the 1/6 scale, because of the face sculpts. And the true to life is, like, my daughter says, if you look at them, we just filmed a video today, and she says, it's like they have tiny, you know, these tiny figures, they have little souls in them. And to me, they look like the cartoon, but I don't want to spend $220 for that. But I think if they're a lower price point, you know, I think I can pick those up. But
yeah, I wish it was like 140, 160, you know?
Yeah.
That'd make more sense.
Otherwise, I'd stick to them, like Patrick said, I'd stick to the Marvel Legends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danny, any thoughts on this?
This is actually the first time I'm seeing it as I was hopping into stream, and this is actually one of the better looking Mondo pieces I've seen in a minute, just because of how much it really does look like the cartoon. In certain poses, right? I'm not really seeing the seams too much, which is always an A+ for me. This is also like one of those figures, depending on the lighting, it'll hit it just right, and it'll actually look illuminated and actually look how it does on screen, which is hats off to Mondo. But I'm right with y'all with the price point, man. Like, Hot Toys is only going up in price, and if, you know, we're going to say yes to this price, then the price is only going to go up over the years. So too rich for my blood, but I like that they're doing like service for the cartoons. Like, my ultimate want for Mondo is to do some Invincible pieces. I would definitely pick up some Invincible Mondo pieces for sure. But yeah, this isn't for me, but definitely love how this looks, man. It looks tempting. Just like these photos right here, that doesn't look like a figure. That just looks like that right there. That looks like almost like a
drawing, right?
Yeah, drawing, or like some cell shade, something from Marvel that they would post on Instagram or something. So yeah, dude, big fan of what Mondo did here, but not for me.
All right, so so let's move on to the next one here. So the next one is the Jake Sully, the Avatar figure there. The Way of Water. Yes, it's word. I know you've been excited for this one, but so this is just came out. I know some people had issues with the joints of this. I mean, I don't know.
You damn right we got some issues with the joints, bro. This is a big ass figure, bro. Come on, man.
But I mean, I don't know if it's if there was a different way of doing this. Maybe the articulation. I don't know, because it's a pretty big figure, right? Isn't it like 18 inches tall or something like that? It's pretty tall.
Dude.
And it's pricey too.
P-Rock says something. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, I gotta get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, no problem there. So it is waitlisted. You know, on Sideshow, if you wanted to get this, it is waitlisted now. Obviously, there's other options for you to get this if you wanted this Jake Sully. And let's open the movie figure file here. So again, this is from Avatar: The Way of Water. Came out on December 16th, 2022. Studio/distributors 20th Century Studios. The Rotten Tomato score for this film is 76% of the critics gave it a positive review out of 450 submissions. The audience liked it a little more, 92% out of a little over 10,000 submissions. The worldwide box office of this movie is $2.3 billion. Another James Cameron high-grossing film under his belt. He has 3. The first Avatar movie being the first one. This one here, the second one, I think being the number 3rd highest grossing film of all time. And then we have Titanic, which I believe is the number 4. I believe the 4th highest grossing film. One of those orders.
In the top 10 for sure, yeah.
Top 5. But yeah, so this movie came out. I wasn't a really huge fan of the first one story-wise, you know, when it comes to the visuals and the technology. Yes, very nice to look at in the theater. If you're gonna watch the movie in 3D, this is the movie that I actually did go to see in 3D. All the other movies I do not want to see in 3D. But I thought the overall film was better than the first one. Again, because the story was different. It was just an overall better experience for me for the first one. Obviously, a lot of people rushed to see this movie, hence the box office dollars there. The figure itself, the characters themselves, this is not a film, a franchise that I would want to spend top dollar and collect personally myself. But I know there's some people who did want this. But I'm going to throw this to Mr. Patrick first, since I know he's getting these. What are your thoughts there, Patrick?
It's perfect for what it is. I think it does suck that there's joints, but I think this got announced before the She-Hulk, so I wish this was announced after that, because they're trying to develop like a full seamless body. This would have been perfect for it, but I'm happy for it. I actually love the franchise. I wanted the first one, but I didn't want to pay like for a lot and go backwards for like an older figure. So I was satisfied with this one, and I'm getting Neytiri as well.
Oh, so you're getting both. All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
You kind of have to if you're gonna get these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I couldn't get just one or the other.
Yeah.
And you have room for these two?
No, I do not.
No, I do not. He's like, I'm gonna make fucking one.
It's like, you'll figure it
What
out.
are these?
You'll figure
Are
it
these
out.
like the size of like Thanos? Are these like the thighs?
They're bigger
size
than
of
Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh, that's my type of
I
talking
think
to
so.
Aren't they more like closer to the Hulkbuster?
They're closer to Carnage from my understanding.
Oh, okay.
I think they're as tall as Carnage.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. How about you, Flavio? What are your thoughts?
It looks great. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, you know, complain about the joints and stuff, and you know, I feel like they did what they could with what they were working with. But the actual like source material, I think they, you know, knocked it out of the park. Like it looks just like Jake Sully and Neytiri. Me personally, not that I don't want to collect them, but I'm kind of in that weird boat, kind of like Patrick was saying.
That's the dirty picture.
There's
Right.
this isn't the last you know movie that he's gonna do with Avatar. So I kind of feel that way too. I kind of feel like they just, you know, updated and enhanced a little bit of the original bodies, but I don't really think they even did that much. I think they just, you know, updated paint apps and everything, but for some reason something tells me with the 3rd and 4th installment of Avatar, they're gonna be full seamless and stuff like that, and then it's gonna kind of like make these obsolete in that sense. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm hoping for. It just really wasn't in my card to pick up this year, just because there was so much other stuff going on and coming out. But I think he looks great, and like I said, for Neytiri too. But one thing that kind of like off put me, I was watching MRC's unboxing to this, and it was like already becoming floppy, like right after like he took it out of the box, and I just was like, I hope it's not an issue for collectors, just off rip for day one. It just seems like the body just like flops around and stuff like that. But again, it's what are you gonna really do with your figure? Like, how many poses are you gonna put him through? What pose are you gonna set it and forget it? So that's the one thing that would kind of concern me from getting it. But other than that, I think it looks spot on to him, and they did a great job with the head sculpt and all the detail for his somewhat outfit that he's wearing. But it looks cool. I don't know if I would pay full price for these, if that makes sense.
And I think these were like going for like over 380, if I'm not mistaken.
They're on Underground right now, for both of them available for 365.
Oh, okay.
So their prices are just a little bit better than Sideshow, but I think I don't know if there's a catch or something with shipping, but I don't really know how that works. But yeah, 365.
See, like these figures, I don't know. Like I kind of feel like I wouldn't even mind getting these pre-owned and just getting them like off of BST or something. Just because it's like, if I can get them for a better deal, I don't want to pay that much for them. But they look great nonetheless, and the bases look cool.
You don't worry about part 3 and 4, because by the time the movies come out, we'll be in our 60s, so you probably won't be collecting by then. So
well, we don't know that yet, but
dude,
P-Rock,
right.
that is true.
Point,
he said his
the realist.
The next movie isn't coming out till like what? Like I think Zoe's who is it? Zoe Saldana that's in it. She like was concerned about. I heard like something that she was concerned about, like her writing off on like saying that she's all in for all of the rest of the movies, because she was like, wait a minute,
for the rest of her life.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in like my late 50s when
the last technology movies will fix that part. But I'm worried about is like, dude, P-Rock actually
they're gonna be alive by then,
dude. Right? Like you bring up a good point, dude. The next time one of these movies comes out, look, the actors and James Cameron be like, oh yeah, it's coming out next year. It's 2027. Dude,
kept pushing it. Yeah,
these special effects artists be like, bro, we're cooking, bro, but give me a damn minute, bro. Like these movies, like story is whatever, right? But like these movies, they look really, really good, right? So this, I would say, is probably going to be another 5 to 7 years before you get another Jake Sully from Hot Toys. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you guys that real quick. So kind of piggyback off of that, do you guys think that big time gap that he did from the first movie was actually worth, when you actually saw the second movie, you think it was actually worth it? Would you have taken the movie coming out sooner?
Yeah.
And for the movie to be shorter?
Yeah, dude.
When after I watched it, I was like, all right, this was good. But I just like, damn, I was like, all that time for this?
That was it, right?
Yeah.
I was expecting, I thought it was taking so long because I thought part 2 and 3 were going to come out back-to-back years.
Same.
But then
That's
that changed too.
That was the original plan, I think.
Yeah,
they did shoot the third one. They did shoot the third one.
Where the hell is it, bro? This movie's almost 2 years old, bro. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. They shot the third one. It's just a matter of all the other stuff, all the other CGI, all the other technology that are taking a long time. And now he's going to wait to see how the third one does, to then work on 4 and 5.
Gotta be real with you, man. I think he just says that way, like he doesn't get booked up by any studio to do a movie, right? Like he's like, nah, man, I'm doing Avatar for like 6 years straight, bro. I'm good.
No, he has his own schedule.
He's like, I still got another 5 more years. Don't worry about it. Don't get me. Don't leave me alone.
Lightstorm is his production company, and James Cameron doesn't have to do shit for the rest of his life.
True, right? Yeah,
bro. So, by the time this comes out, Skynet is freaking taking over.
Exactly.
Yeah. Elon Musk will take us to Mars. Like we're. It's happening.
Yeah. Let's see. Adam, have you spoken about this yet?
I have mixed feelings about this. The movie, I like the movies. They're okay. They're kind of forgettable to me. I enjoyed them, but they're not movies that. And maybe the first one I've seen 2 or 3 times. The second one, I think I've only seen it once. it's not like Avengers Endgame or Infinity War or the Star Wars movies where, Dark Knight, I've seen them over and over again. I enjoy them. What I will say is Hot Toys, they're bread and butter, Star Wars, Marvel, Batman, DC. It's nice that they're doing something that's not one of those three. I really wish they would do another 2.0 on a Terminator figure or Aliens or some, other James Cameron franchise. I'd love for that.
I need.
I don't know. I think when you talk about James Cameron, you got to talk about he's a first ballot Hall of Famer in terms of directors. Just the Aliens, the first two Terminator, True Lies, Titanic,
Piranha 2,
the Avatar movies, Piranha 2. Yeah, absolutely.
I forget about that. I forget about that movie.
He cut his teeth with Roger Corman. So I'm not getting it because I just wasn't that into Avatar. I liked it, but not that I want to spend $300 worth.
All right.
It's a nice looking figure. I mean, I think if this is on your shelf, and I think if you get this, you got to get Zoe Saldana's character. It'll definitely, I think when you see people's collections tours upcoming and they have these, I do think it's going to look different on your shelf. It'll break up the same figures that we all got.
Yeah. We have Mr. Collector Joy dropping by. Says, yo, yo, yo. Hello there. Collector
Hey,
Joy.
Joey.
Thanks so much for dropping by. We are waiting for Copper Drop to return. So Thursday night.
Week, man. We coming back.
Woo. Alrighty. There you go. Breaks time for the shirt.
Episode
and Mr. Austin Nicholas. Hey guys. Hello there, Mr. Austin Nicholas.
Hey,
Thanks so much for dropping by here.
Brother?
I watched your ranking video earlier today, right? Earlier today. So good job.
Yeah, that was good.
It is Nicholas.
Carlos made an appearance
Great
too.
arms. Oh my
I always
goodness.
call him Austin Nichols.
Oh, really?
This whole time he's always called Austin. It is Nicholas. When you said that, I was like, you're lying. I looked at it. Oh, it is.
Austin Nicholas, yeah.
Oh my god,
Exactly.
my bad, Austin. I've been calling you Austin Nichols this whole time.
In animated form, it's Austin Knuckles. So.
Okay.
I'm close. That's close. That's close.
Then we have West Michigan Collector saying, yo, there. Okay, so let's see. So, P-Rock, what are your thoughts on this figure here?
No, I mean, as you can tell from the movie, it was a good movie. It was all right. I didn't enjoy it more than the first one. The first one, just that, maybe I'm a sucker for, I'm going to say this word wrong, the bioluminescent, the lights and stuff, like the neon lights and everything, that whole tree. When she walked them through the forest and they were touching stuff. Like, I showed my daughters that stuff. I'm like, yo, look at how beautiful this shit looks. Like, I had more attachment with it. And the 3D at that time was like more, like, I guess a newer technology. So it kind of like had that longer lasting feel. This one, the 3D, I saw in 3D, I was like, it was all right. It just didn't have that same feel as the first one. But the figure looks cool, man. What happened? I'm sorry.
It didn't have that trippy factor.
Yeah, it did.
You know why? It's because it wasn't. They say it was filmed in 3D, and some parts were, but bro, man, it had that same generic new generation bullshit where it's just converted 3D for a majority of screens. And it's not the movie's fault. What happened was probably the theater you went to, and a lot of theaters alike, they don't have the camera lenses to project that kind of 3D. So
I went to the.
You need IMAX.
Yeah, a lot of them are
IMAX
converted. A lot of the 3D movies are converted, and they weren't shot for it to be in 3D, and that's why they look kind of crappy.
You need like Oppenheimer 3D cameras to see this movie.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Definitely.
But he looks cool. He looks cool, man. I'm happy. I mean, people who missed out on the first one, you got a second opportunity to get him. Now I'm an equal opportunist collector, so people who are complaining about Hermione's knees, I hope they complain about this too, because they're basically the same knees. If you look at them, they're the same knees as Hermione. So if you're gonna say I don't like Hermione's knees, but I'm cool with this, then that's not cool sometimes. So it should be the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good with either. So
I'm not good with either. I'm not good with either. But I saw his knees. I was like, oh, hey, look, that's just like Hermione's. Just shrink it down, put some bleach on there, make it white, and there you go.
But I am more forgiving to the Mondo figures sometimes. So there's that too. But
yeah, but they're aimed for that. They're aimed for like cartoon look. Right.
When it's like cartoon animated, that I kind of give it a pass there. So Austin Nicholas says, P-Rock, all good. And low-key collector, Mr. Calvin, dropping by here. What's up, my dudes?
Up, Calvin?
What's up, Calvin?
Thank you, Calvin, for dropping here. Greatly appreciate it. Where'd you get that? Mr. Cody, thank you so much for being here. He's usually on my other show, The Met Report. So thank you so much for watching us tonight. Greatly appreciate it. Okay, any other thoughts, P-Rock, before I move on to Mr. Danny?
No, happy for people who want to get it. It does look pretty. It looks good. Like the dreads look nice, and like I said, it looks good. Just not. I didn't enjoy the movie that much for me to get the figure.
Okay. Danny, your thoughts?
Yeah, like P-Rock just mentioned, man, I wasn't cool with Hermione having, Megan style knees, and I'm not cool with, Mr. James Cameron masterpiece over here is supposed to have bent knees. That's weird, bro. We're in 2000, almost 25 now at this point, bro. We're halfway through the year. People are having issues with the Hermione knees, Hot Toys. You need to get with the program, get with the current time. How that left leg looks right now is how the figure's supposed to look, no matter how you pose it. Okay, you can make it work. Give us swap out legs if you have to. Dude, the box is already fucking huge. Why don't you include 2 or 3 sets of legs, right? There's how many different poses are you going to get this? What are they called in the films? The Navi. How many poses are you going to get the Navi in, bro? Like, yeah, they're dynamic, but for a majority, you're going to have them doing something like this, right? Doing something environmental or walking with the gun, kind of like in a Halo or Battlefield pose. So it's just kind of disappointing to me that they didn't shove out for a how much $1 billion movie for some seamless joints, man. The arms, it's a little bit more forgivable because you can hide it a little bit more with the armor there, but the legs, dude, it just sticks out like a sore thumb.
No.
The base is really cool. Is that USB-C?
Does that light up? I was gonna ask, does it light up or no?
It lights up.
Oh, hell yeah. If it's USB-C, hell yeah, Hot Toys. If it's not, hell no, Hot Toys. What the hell? Dude, that base is really cool. I kind of just want that base for different figures, dude. I feel like that'd be really cool for some of your Star Wars figures, like some of your Naboo figures, right? So I don't know.
Have they officially announced the little dragon thingies they were flying? I know they showed them before, like the promotions, but have they?
I don't think about it. We ain't getting the M1.
They're not gonna do that.
We better hell no.
That would be huge.
Hell though, if they did that, I might get one of these, man, just for the dragon.
Bro, if they make that,
we need a pod racer first.
Like the Batmobile 2022. Or...
That'd be insane. That'd be fucking insane.
That is cool as hell.
If they made those, then everything else is greenlit, like the M1.
Right.
That's true.
They need to take a leap of faith, man. I feel like
the way they posed them was cool as hell. They were flying like this. I was like, oh.
Dude, but did you see when they were on display? They were on like clear, like rods, like about like this thick. They were
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Featured Jazz Inc.
Oh yeah, right. That's gonna be so massive though. All right, so I think we're done with this one here. So let's move on to the next topic here, and this is a movie that I know a lot of you guys are not huge fans of. But this is the Riddler Mars Toys figure here released, right? So from Batman Forever, the Jim Carrey. Let's open up the movie figure file. Film Batman Forever, release date June 16th, 1995. Studio distributors Warner Brothers. The reaction from the critics and the audience: 41% of the critics gave it a positive review out of 71 reviews, and 32% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 250,000 submissions. The worldwide box office in 1995 dollars was $336.5 million. Obviously made enough money that Warner Brothers felt they could make Batman and Robin. So we got this figure here. I wasn't gonna get him initially because I didn't love the head sculpt of this, to be completely honest with you, but I've seen the videos, seen the photos, and they announced the Two-Face from Batman Forever. So if I was gonna get that one, I was like, I need to get this. And
that looks really good, that Two-Face.
And and that's the next one that we'll dive into in just a bit. But I ended up getting him, so he's on his way. So everything else looks really, really great. That the head sculpt that has with the tongue sticking out, I'm not using that. I don't like that head sculpt, so I'm gonna have this one like this, and I'm gonna pose him with my Batman, Val Kilmer, my Robin from Batman Forever, and hopefully when I get Two-Face and 100 years from now, then I'll pose him. But I'm a big fan of this movie. A lot of nostalgia. I have a connection with it. I think I've told you guys before something personal that was happening at the time when this movie came out, so that's why it kind of like resonates with me. So I picked this up But how many of you guys were at all interested in this? I'll throw this to you, Mr. Danny. So you are a Batman fan like myself.
Oh, yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Dude, yeah, I am actually not. I'm not too shabby about this. I think the head sculpt, of course, needs some work. It's a little soft, but in terms of how that costume came out, dude, this thing looks hella posable. I actually do want this thing to put with my Val Kilmer Batman. When I picked this up, Lord knows, man, I'm honestly just kind of waiting it out and seeing the BTS groups to see if like William Wang or somebody's got one for, just kind of dirt cheap. So, which I think is kind of what this figure's worth, right? It's like one of those like kind of knock around, like cheap, fun to pose figures, right? But I do want it just because of representation of Jim Carrey, right? That's one of the realest actors that's, I think, working in Hollywood today, right? Like every interview he's in, he's trying to keep it real with you. And even in this movie, right, he seems like he's coked up with Tommy Lee Jones and just having the time of his life. So, I gotta represent that time of his career in this figure form, right? And it would look good with the Val Kilmer Batman. I've seen the pictures, and I think he looks really solid. I would be excited to put this next to Two-Face. Yeah, dude. I think I would probably just go with like the pajama look with him, like kind of looking crazy. Not gonna use that tongue expression.
Yeah,
what
definitely
are you guys going for right now? Does anybody know?
It's like 155 around there.
Oh, okay. Well, probably we'll pick this up relatively soon then. Yeah, probably copy it soon.
Yeah, and then this one, this is the head sculpt that comes with the hat, so you can't remove the hat. So if you don't want the hat, you have to use the other.
I'm not going to use that hat, man. That hat did not come out well. The hat looks like it's made out of like Play-Doh.
Looks like a cake topper.
Yeah, dude. It is.
Right.
Yeah.
And so this is the one that you're like referring to here, right, Danny?
Yeah, but having his hands kind of like this or something, kind of like in the poster or something, I think would be.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of people posing him in like all these different.
I think any flamboyant
in the movie
would work really well for this character. Yeah.
And then if you have the jazzing Batman Forever, I mean that'd be so awesome. Yeah. Throwing all those little bombs and trying to blow up the Batmobile and shit like that. Let's see. Break. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, I love Batman Forever. I know a lot of people bash it because it's not, Tim Burton and it's not dark, and it was kind of the first time that it was kind of somewhat kid friendly. I love this movie, and I was 6 or 7 when this came out. Saw it in a drive-through theater, and I would say it's top 5 Batman movie in my books. Yeah. That being said, the figure, I feel like it's a guy from Breaking Bad. I feel like he got that machine from him. It looks like there's some good stuff in there. I'm not sure.
I see. Little crystals. Little crystals.
Yeah, little crystals in there.
I guess they're individual crystals too. Like they're actual individual ones in there.
Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. I like this a lot. I want him. But I think I'm gonna pass. The head sculpt is a little rough for me. I don't have Batman and Robin, so I don't have that urge to get him, but that Two-Face does look nice. I guess we'll talk more about him later, but it's just everything about the head sculpt, whether it's this one or the one with the hat. It just seems like this sounds really bad, but it just, maybe not this one as much, but the one with the hat, it's like frosting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just a weird paint job that they did with that. And but I do like the outfit. I do like the posability, which Spotchka brought up. I'm sure it looks really good. And I absolutely love Jim Carrey. So happy for anybody getting this.
Yeah, I should be getting that next week. So I'll post some videos, pics, and stuff like that. We have a message here. Where did I see it? Oh, here we go. Where'd you get that? Says so much nostalgia on this movie. Love it. Great soundtrack too. Yeah, I remember the soundtrack to this movie, like Seal and
two classic songs in that. Seal's "Kiss from a Rose" and U2's "Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, Kill Me."
Oh yes, that's right. Those are the two main
great
ones.
Bangers there. Huge, huge hits.
Then Mr. Calvin says Kit shipped Riddler out days ago, so he's about to get his, and he does have the jazzing Batmobile. So I'm interested to see if you're going to take any photos with your Batmobile there, Calvin. I'm sure you will, but looking forward to that. Let's see here. Mr. Zord, what are your thoughts on this?
Looks good. If I were super into this movie, I would have picked it up. I do appreciate when companies do side like characters like this. Obviously, it was the villain, but it's like these are kind of things that I wish Hot Toys would do more. because we need it. But then every time they do stuff like this, they don't do like it doesn't do too well. So I appreciate like companies like Mars Toys doing stuff like this. I'm pretty sure to a lot of fans they want this. And if I was like super into this movie, I would have picked it up. Honestly, it's not perfect, but it's a good representation in the market.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
Yeah, it's definitely not perfect. Like I said, I almost passed on this one, but I'm excited to get him now. So
yeah, it's good.
Flavio, any thoughts on this?
I mean, I wasn't really the biggest fan of this movie, but then again, it's like Batman is one of those characters that you gotta love any representation that, you know, they portray in his world. So, I mean, this was a movie that, you know, was always playing for some reason when I was growing up. So I've seen this movie plenty of times, but just out of all of the Batman films, it just wasn't my top movie. But Jim Carrey, he's a dope actor, you know what I mean? Anything that he does, he does a good job in it. And he kind of had that wacky vibe, you know, for this character. But the Mars Toys, I know they do great things, but this figure, I don't have the Batman and Robin, I don't have the Batmobile from Jazz Inc. or anything like that, so it would be kind of like just a one-off thing. If I ended up picking this up, I'd have to go back and then pick up everything else. But I think he came out good for the most part. I'm there with everybody else on the head sculpts. Like there's just it's not 100% Jim Carrey for me, and I might be one of the oddballs out of here that I actually prefer the one with the hat. I think his likeness for Jim Carrey, you could see it better, I feel like, with the hat. I feel like the one with just the hair, it kind of is from the forehead up, it just doesn't really look like him. But I don't know, it's not a figure that I would pick up. I love the color, the green just pops, and they give you really nice accessories too, like that piece, like you were saying, that those are actual like crystal pieces. They could have cheaped out and just, you know, made it a whole sculpted piece in there. So Mars Toys really does go outside of the box when they do things, but yeah, it's just not for me. And I know a lot of people that are gonna get this are gonna be happy with it for it to fill out their collection.
Yeah, definitely. We have my cousin Chevo, Billy Goat 126. Howdy, y'all.
What's up, Chevo?
Thank you for dropping by here. He was on one of my Figures Talk accessory episodes with Flavio a couple weeks ago, or with Spider-Man red suit. So thank you so much for red and blue suit, I should say. Thank you so much for being here, Chevo. Really appreciate it there. Adam, what are your thoughts on this character here?
So I saw this movie opening night in 1995 with my dad and three of my friends from my buddies from high school. And at the time, I liked the movie. I think my opinion of it lessened over the years because I was spoiled by the Nolan trilogy in particular. But I don't know, I kind of enjoyed the movie when it came out. And I really loved my number one memory of this movie is not so much the movie, but as we mentioned, or someone mentioned in the chat, the soundtrack. Those back in the day when MTV actually played music videos, the music video for "Hold Me, Thrill Me," "Kiss Me, Kill Me," U2, and especially Seal's "Kiss My Rose." Yeah. I remember getting like the CD singles of those, and they were like, those songs were like on heavy rotation on the radio and on MTV all the time. Those videos.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably would pass on this one. I don't have the Batman and Robin from Batman Forever. You know, what I wonder is the demand for this. Do you guys think that if Hot Toys made, let's say, 1,500 or 2,000 of these, made it an exclusive, and I know there's people feel different ways about exclusives, but if they made this an exclusive and they put their love and talent into a fantastic sculpt, do you guys think that would sell?
It'd be sold out within
15
minutes.
Limited
number.
Yes. Within
I'm not
15,
saying
20
whatever
minutes.
that number is, maybe 5,000, maybe give more people a chance. But I think, you know, up to a reasonable amount, I think that would sell right away.
Yeah.
I think so. I really do
Anything
think so.
limited is just kind of
Yeah.
automatically fly off the shelves just because they already are making it high in demand. So once people see that, it's
Kinda
Well,
like
it would be a
if,
figure they haven't done before either, you know?
Yeah.
that too.
And then kind of like let's say Hot Toys decides to do a Batman George Clooney. If it were to be like limited like that, I think that would sell.
Not the nipples.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. All right. So
No, they're back to back. No.
Oh, they're talking shit in there. Hide it.
Oh no!
Somebody already screenshot it.
The next
Right.
So,
Write that down. Write that down.
So let me remove that. It's just a
The
regular.
Riddler's
Batman.
up to his old tricks again.
But there you go. Let's see. P-Rock, what are your thoughts?
I pretty much said everything else about this figure. It's hit or miss for me. Like sometimes it does look like this one right here. From the eyes down, I can see it, but just some about the forehead up,
Right?
looks off. I don't know, it's just the angle or something. I don't know what it is. Just weird.
I feel like it's
The other
just
one
the
does
volume
look pretty
of the
good,
hair.
but the hat does look funny, man. Like, or at least the hat should have been as cheap as the hat looks. It should have been removable. You could have put them on either head.
It's like Mr. Needlehead's hat.
I don't know. It's gonna sound a little bougie, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna sound a little bougie, but I don't really buy third-party figures, so I can't. Like, so,
Bro, careful.
I'm
you
sorry.
don't
So,
summon the,
Hey, come
the
on.
nipples
but I'm
that-
happy. I'm happy for the people who do and need this in their
Hey, I haven't
collection.
jumped off that cliff either yet.
More.
I was gonna say, Austin
Don't show
Knuckles
the
is coming
draw.
for you, bro.
Right? With those guns, so they
No, none against it. I can say none against it. It's just I don't know. Is that just even in my 112 scale? Like it's just something. I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating on my figures if I get a third party figure or something. I don't know. I need official stuff. And when it says third party, I'm like, it's like
Look at Adam. He's got some
breaking the
gobble.
law,
My
yo.
my Tony Soprano figure has something to say about that. Okay.
No, but I guess I don't know. I can't cross that board. I can't pass that line. So I'm more power to the people who do it. Like I said, but this is awesome representation for people who do want a Jim Carrey. For as far as the movie though, like I didn't like the movie as much. To me, this is when Batman started going downhill. At this point right here. After this was the nipples, and that was just worse. And then I was like, oh come on. So like to me, this was like that. It went over the tub. Like the water went over the tub with this movie right here. It was alright. If I had to pick one, I would rather do Penguin if I had to. But if they have Riddler, I'll do Penguin over Riddler. But it just I don't know. It's just harder. Can you show on the other page? Oh yeah, I forgot you got your little Texas showing. All right, never mind. We can't do that. I want to see the other.
Alert,
I can-
Geo
I can
sending
try to
those
go back in
messages.
It seems fine now. Let me go back in there. Hold on a
All
second.
right, are you sure?
There's like a whole
we'll-
list.
We'll
If
find
you're in
out.
trouble, yeah.
Oh, cat.
We'll find out, right?
The one with the hat,
right.
but if you could get like close with the one with the hat on.
Let's see here.
So that
This
picture
one.
right there in the beginning when they show up, that's kind of. That is
Yeah.
kind of. I mean, I don't know, man.
No, not.
This is
Yeah.
a tough one, man. Because I'll be like, I don't know how I'm gonna display them. Like, I don't know if I want this because it has the hat on.
He's got his
I feel
pose
like
on
it looks
flamboyant,
more
bro.
like
Like I
Carrie than
said,
that.
yeah. I think any
Yeah.
pose where he's just acting crazy, like a cracked head, you know.
Can
what
you
I
go
mean?
the other way? One more. No, you're right. The other way. The left. To the left. The left. No, you went the right. Left. One more. Right there. Right there. He looks fine right there with the hat on. Because he's far away.
Yeah, that's right. It's far
But
away.
it looks good right there. Right there, it looks good. The jacket and everything.
The king.
It could almost even pass. Well, not really, but kind of close again.
And after what Adam said about these figures having souls, I kind of feel bad for this soul, given that
I know,
it's a
man.
figure that
I
like you
know.
got to look at from far away.
See, and not only that, to me, that's even worse. So now you put it that way, because now if I were to get a third party figure, it's like a dirty soul.
Damn.
I can't do it. And I
Damn.
can't do it. Now I'm just.
You hear that, Austin Knuckles? You have a bunch of dirty souls.
Right,
in your
Nichols.
collection, bro.
Austin Nichols.
No, but also at least most of his are the horror, which I understand. Well, actually, no. Trick or Treat Studios did his Sam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's all
those
those other
third
Batman
party.
ones.
The horrors are usually official. I think all the horrors are official figures.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey,
Yomo.
Joel's third party, so I'm just that's my boy and everything. But like, I just can't.
What's up, Yomo?
What's up,
Yomo, what's up, everyone?
Hey, Yomo.
Thank you so much for dropping by here, Yomo. Thank you so very much.
I knew Kel was gonna say.
What's up, everyone? Says Jedi Knights Watch, Mr. Graham. Thank you so much
What's up,
for
Graham?
dropping by here.
Hey, Graham.
Greatly appreciate it. And Low Key Collector, it says, P-Rock, watch your mouth. I was gonna try to do the Will Smith thing, but there you go. Wow, I thought I was the boogie one. Shakes my damn head. Figurecraft Philly stacked panel. What up, fellas? Hello, to Mr. Philly.
What's up, Philly?
Hey, Philly.
Thank you so much for dropping by as well there. And you guys saw Philly's the pictures that he put in Spider-Man with the spider webs and all that stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He does some really great. He does some great photos there, Mr. Philly. There. All right. So let's see. I think did everyone go for this? So I can move on to the next one here. I think everyone went.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. Another Batman Forever figure, third-party Mars Toys, Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I already same film, the movie figure file. But if you were interested in buying this, because it is up for pre-order on 1/6 kit, it is $190. Expected to ship between the Q1 2025. Pre-order cutoff is July 18th, 2024. If you want to use my code, it's movie Canon, $10 off. I was going to say 10% off. $10 off on the order if you're interested in this. I already mentioned or talked a lot about this film, so I was definitely curious about this figure when they teased it, and I pre-ordered this. I wanted a Two-Face from Tommy Lee Jones. I don't think Hot Toys is going to make this one, at least not anytime soon. Same thing with Riddler. So this is the one that pushed me to also get the Riddler, as I said earlier. This looks great to me. There's some photos there here too, but I'm going to throw this back to you again. Danny, what were your thoughts on this Two-Face?
This is more like it, right? This is what we're fucking talking about, right? Look, man, Tommy Lee Jones is a national treasure, man. I kind of miss seeing him in a lot of movies, right? Growing up, he was in a lot of majority of my favorites, you know, MIB, Batman Forever, Volcano, right? So,
Volcano,
yeah, I love
Volcano, bro.
Dude, that's a classic, dude.
Classic.
And this is Mars Toys' best work so far, in my opinion, dude. They are cooking with this figure. It seems like the CEO of Mars Toys was like, bro, I want to make this one, right? When they had a vision in mind of making Batman characters, they were like, we got to get to Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face, bro. And I'm glad that they did, bro. The tailoring on this looks like Hot Toys quality. The normal head sculpt, yeah, it's a little soft with the likeness to Tommy Lee, but this smiling expression, dude, I'm a sucker. You know, Austin Knuckles is a sucker for the battle damage head sculpts, right? And battle damage, just everything. I'm a sucker for just angry or like really like sinister looking head sculpts, right? Or like if it's Loki, Joker, this character, if they're smiling, dude, right? Like I love the expression on this. This one 100% will pick up. This one I'll probably put in a less flamboyant pose as the Riddler and have him more like gangster. Like I think it'd be really cool to either have him with like a cigar or like a coin or something. But yeah, cigar and a gun would be cool with this one. But just look at the tailoring on that one, dude. Like, yeah, say what you will about this movie, but this is a fun character design.
Yeah,
the artist really cooked with this one, and yeah, I'm excited about this one. Dual Face is a perfect name for this.
Oh yeah, Dual Face. Yeah, exactly.
What do you think, P Rock? Is this good for third party, or are you still hating?
I'm a sucker for thighs. When you say you're sucker for smiley faces, he's got his thighs covered. So. But no, the tailoring does look good. The tailoring, I was trying to see the tie. The tailoring does look good. I like the leopard pattern and everything when that came out. And when it came out with like the cover, like the collar of the jacket and the inside shirt, and on the tie, I do agree. The smiley face one looks a lot better than the other one for some reason. I thought the other face was gonna look. See the angle right there. That's a good angle. That previous picture right there. That's a good angle.
Yeah.
I think this one compared to the Riddler, this one looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, definitely. And this one comes with the.
I'm not saying third parties don't look good. I just feel
I'm just giving you shit, bro.
I know, but it does look good. It does look. This one does look. Now, does he have a little accessory where like the coins flipping or something in the air? Did they do that?
It comes with a diamond. So you know the diamond in the movie where they're
MacGuffin,
they're robbing. Yeah, so they have the giant diamond for this one, and I think that the Riddler had like a miniature one, and that was kind of part of the joke, right? So they have that for. I think if you pre-order it, you can get that. Any other thoughts on this one, P Rock?
Nah, I mean, like I said, it looks good.
So
but like I said, do they show any pictures with him with the coin?
I believe I saw one, didn't I? I think I saw one. Well, there's a coins right here. I think you see it right here.
I'm flipping though.
And they had accessory with the coin flipping that you could attach it to the finger.
So you see that he's holding one right here.
Oh, you got at least comes with the coin. All right, cool. You could do that.
Yeah. So
I see
you're
what you're saying, though. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a third one.
you're convinced now, P-Rock? Yeah.
On what? Buying it?
Converted to third party.
On third-party figures.
Well, no, like I said, third party. I like the Invincible ones. Those were amazing looking. I like the Gambit. Gambit's another amazing looking one. I was so close to getting that one, but
I mean, So Toys Red Hood. Was it Present Toys Blade, dude?
Mr. Knight.
Like, yeah, Mr. Knight, dude.
That was good.
Your photos are selling me on that figure. I really want to pick up a Mr. Knight now and a Moon Knight. So it's like, yeah, dude. In some cases, there's third-party figures. I think that they're doing better than some Hot Toys figures come out. So.
See, I do buy third party. The only thing third party I do buy is my Transformers. So I do buy some of the fan toys Transformers because they actually do them way better than Takara Tomy. They do characters that Takara Tomy either will never do, and their figures are always diecast. So it's the same. It's around the same price, and they hold their value a lot more compared to the cards. Those if you want to sell those,
bro.
Yeah, and they actually transform. They
bro,
transform
give me pictures, bro. That's sick, dude. I didn't know that even existed, dude. That's sick.
Yeah, they got fan toys. And they got
sidetracks. Yeah, that's sick, dude. I'm a sucker for Transformers.
Some things are weapons. You could throw it at somebody.
Dude, yeah, dude. If you threw that at somebody, bro, damn, that's a weapon, bro.
We have Mr. Calvin say, I ordered this too. P-Rock, say something, please.
Yeah, I said it looks nice, man. I mean, it looks better than that Riddler. That Riddler was that thing was
it does.
Yes. So let's see. Philly says, thanks guys. Shout out to Patrick. I got inspired from his awesome webbing ideas. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's right. So you started doing those too, right, Patrick? And yeah, I saw a lot of those pictures that you posted up. So yeah, they're all great.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Just saying hello there. Let's see, Philly saying, Calvin, my man, what state are you in now? Okay, you're just talking amongst yourselves there. Same thing there. Austin Nicholas says, I'm a fan of third-party figures. So there you go.
We know, brother. We know.
yeah. We definitely know that. Actually, it was Austin Nicholas that kind of like, I don't want to say necessarily inspired me, but at least made me comfortable in ordering third-party
reassurance, right?
Yeah, exactly. So and then I started ordering.
What do you mean? Wait, comfortable? How like can you wearing it ripped off, or just comfortable?
Right,
just
wearing, yeah, right. Just in general, like just ordering a third party figure, like the quality. Because I'm
you were like on
I
me, like kind of like, well, like
I guess right, exactly. But I mean, because of Austin Nicholas,
New York Comic Con, don't come near me, bro.
And,
you make me pass that line.
And then he posts like all these videos and tours of his third party figures. He seems to like them.
I'm just fucking you.
So I tried that. So but let's see here.
Watch, P-Rock's gonna pick up a third-party figure in New York.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh, this shit not bad.
The only way I'll do it, not even. Yeah, because 3-0 does Berserker. I'm trying to think of something that would actually hasn't been done officially.
Right.
Dude, I really want. I know this is so sidetracked, but I really want some more boys content from figure lines, bro. Please, somebody out there.
Those are good too.
Yeah. Adam, what are your thoughts?
So, I was just remembering not too long ago, I watched, I don't know if you guys watched Kevin Smith's podcast, if you're a fan of Kevin, anyone here is a fan of Kevin Smith, but he says he's seen a director's cut of Batman Forever that's longer and much darker than the one that we was released in theaters. So I'm really curious to see that, and if that ever will get officially released by Warner's, and what I think Two-Face's character kind of suffered a little bit in that initial in the review that in the film that we've all seen. This looks like an awesome figure. But like I said for Riddler, I don't like the film enough that I would get this. I want Two-Face, but I want Two-Face from Dark Knight. I'm actually been looking at the Aaron Eckhart one of that, possibly picking that up at some point. But this looks like an awesome figure. It definitely looks like Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. And then Kevin Smith actually played that extended cut in his theater because he has his own theater in New Jersey.
In New Jersey, yeah.
Yeah, he played it, and I was like, damn, I wish I could have gone to that because I would love to see that. And I don't know if they're gonna do anything with that, with Warner Brothers and stuff like that. But let's see here, Flavio, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, just kind of the same thing. It wasn't my top Batman movie, but I will say that this figure, I love the tailoring. I always loved the way that his suit was just like so like over the top. And I just love that, you know, one side is just nice and, you know, clean, and then everything else is just flashy on the other side. It really plays, you know, a part to the Two-Face kind of like personality there. So I really do like that. But yeah, just not a figure that I wouldn't pick up just because I don't have any other figures in the line. But I will say that this head sculpt looks good. And they did a good job. I do like the smiling one more, but I feel like you can definitely see the likeness for Tommy Lee. So very cool there. I love the accessories that they have with it, you know, with all the different weapons and the coins and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see this one in hand, like in videos and in other collectors' hands, to see how it turned out compared to the Riddler one, and see, you know, out of the line which one really takes the cake. I'm assuming that this one is going to be, you know, the better one though.
Yeah, we have Austin Nicholas saying third-party figures are great to acquire figures that aren't being produced. Also, a good amount of the time, the price to value is great, in my opinion. And then Calvin saying, yeah, my man. Let's see. Looks like you're talking amongst yourself there. Let's see. Same thing there, just talking amongst yourselves there. Collector Joey, the bestie himself, see you in 3 weeks. All right, so there you go. Next year will be the 30th anniversary, so who knows, maybe Warner Brothers will give us a Schumacher cut. Yeah, I definitely hope that's the case there, and Adam agrees. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we're caught up there in the live chat. So let's go to... Wait, who hasn't gone yet? Oh, Zord. Wait, did you go, Zord?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, just go ahead.
I'll be quick. It's another figure. Since I'm not collecting the line, but I, like I said, with the Riddler, I appreciate figures like this because no other company's making it. There's diehard fans out there. They clamor for things like this. So this is probably like a good pickup, especially at a price point like that, because you're not paying for licensing fees. So it's not bad. I can't really complain about it. You get 2 head sculpts, so that's a steal right there, let alone. So yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I will gladly, I would love if they did a Mr. Freeze for that's the George Clooney movie, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if they did Mr. Freeze, just because I'm a fan of Arnold, if they did that, I would love to get that.
Yeah. And I know there's another third party that's making, I mean, obviously they Dragon Toys made the one that I have, the Dr. Zero or whatever. But I think I saw So Toys is making one, I think. I'm not sure if Mars Toys is. I don't remember if they are making one for Mr. Freeze. Brick, have you gone yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, same thing, man. Another thing I think about with Batman Forever is the video game. I used to play that all the time for the Sega Genesis, and just had a blast with that. And I don't know. I used to have a toy too, probably from like Walmart, Target, Kmart. I don't know, of Two-Face. So this kind of reminds me of that. Obviously, this looks way better, but kind of reminds me like that nostalgic feel. So I kind of would like to have this figure, but I think I'm gonna pass. I won't go into detail of everything since everybody else kind of said their piece. But I really wish Mars Toys would just give us Wonka for once and release. All right, I'm waiting for that. And all these other figures are being announced and released. Like, give me my Wonka.
Oh yeah, that one should be coming out soon. No,
yeah, they keep pushing it.
Oh, okay.
So we're in the window right now, but hopefully doesn't get pushed again.
Austin Nicholas says, so Mars Toys is working on Mr. Freeze. Okay, I kind of thought that they might have been. Yeah, okay. So I'm curious to see that.
Dinosaurs, the Ice Age.
Right. That's why I like that movie. All these puns Arnold does. It's a lot of fun to watch. Let's see. I think everyone went right for this one. So let's move on to the next one here. So these are the. I always have trouble mispronouncing this, so forgive me.
Droideka. Do it with an accent.
Droideka. Droideka. Okay. So so this was I mean, I was expecting more Phantom Menace figures. I really was. I know there were some people saying like, oh, it's just the Darth Maul 2.0. I'm still expecting all the other ones. I'm still expecting a Padawan, Obi-Wan, Queen Amidala, all these other ones, and I may end up being disappointed. Right. But this is what they announced. I believe this is the first time they're making this, right? This particular droid. I'm not planning on getting this figure right now. Now, if they do actually announce a Obi-Wan, a Padawan Obi-Wan, and maybe another Qui-Gon Jinn, then I might consider getting one of these here. But let's open up the movie figure file from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Release date May 19th, 1999 from Lucasfilm. Rotten Tomato score, 52% of the critics gave it a positive review out of 237 reviews. 59% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 250,000 submissions. Worldwide box office is a little over $1 billion in $1999. So that did very, very well. If you are interested in getting this on Sideshow's website, it's $265, expected to ship between April and September of 2025. So, like I said, I'm not planning on getting these at the moment, depending on what happens later. But let's throw this at Mr. P-Rock. What are your thoughts on this announcement?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. No, I'm excited. This one, I want this, but this is one, unfortunately, that I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. I know I don't have the Super Battle Droid, but from what I've seen from people who I guess have it or something, not, but most people have said that it doesn't feel as good. It feels like a little flimsy. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be. I'm hoping it's not in the same direction as that. If it is, that's why I have no problem waiting for it. But I do want to get this, but it's not something I have to have right now at this moment. If it ever goes like waitlist on Sideshow, I'll probably just reach out to my contacts, say, hey, just keep one aside for me, just in case. But it looks cool. I like anything with the droids. You guys know, Star Wars, I'm like alien and droid. That's what makes it Star Wars for me. I don't give a damn about the humans. All the humans can die. Just give you the androids and droids, and I'll be happy. Give us a show with just androids and droids, and I'll be happy with that. So this is definitely something I would love to have and definitely want to have in the collection right away. But at this moment, it's not like I have to have right away. It's like a dire need for me. Like Kid Fisto's a dire need for me. Definitely pre-ordered him. So a few other different characters from Star Wars. I do mostly Star Wars when it comes to hot toys. That's my jam right there. But yeah, I'm excited for this. But I'm away a little bit. I'm gonna keep my ears down. Like I said, if I hear it goes waitlist, then I'll probably just reach out to my contacts. But just hold one for me, and eventually I like to have two of them.
I do like that they have this transformable modes that you're actually able to do that. Because I was wondering how they would be able to do that for this, but it looks like they found a way. So,
but I do agree too. It should have came with some kind of like effect that had like the feel.
Yeah, the bubble.
Yeah, like either the bubble forming or the whole thing. I mean, even if it looked cheap, I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Adam, what are your thoughts?
Well, before I comment on that, breaking news from my wife.
Nope.
She's downstairs and she just texted me, Madam Web didn't suck. I'd give it a 4.7 out of 10.
Wow.
So I go,
I thought you said 5. You about to say 5. I was about to say
breaking news.
I said out of 10, that's so failing. And she goes, yeah, but not a 3 or less. Part of it was good, but the ending brought it down to 4.7. So there you go. Madam Web didn't suck.
Okay.
All right. There you go. So I'll tell you what's something that definitely doesn't suck, and that's the DROIDEKAs. First of all, I was really excited about this. I think I was texting Yu-Gi-Oh! Friday or Thursday night, whenever it was, when this came out. Really excited about this. A little bit less excited the next day when I learned that it's not metal at all and it's just plastic.
Yes, right.
And that I'm not as thrilled about, because if you're paying, what's this going for on Sideshow? $265 for an oversized Black Series figure. Now it does transform, and that is awesome. Yeah. I'm not going to pre-order this. I'm going to roll the dice I'm going to see what if there's any left, or if I have to go to the secondary market. I'm going to wait to see what the reviews are when this comes out, because I do want this, and I really, really hope that that Hot Toys puts the effort in and creates a really good figure that's stable. It doesn't fall apart on your shelf, because I would love to put this behind or next to my Count Dooku and Jango Fett on the shelf. I'd love to have this. I want to wait to see what the final design is.
All right. Let's see, Flavio, what are your thoughts?
Bruh.
I know.
This is, for me, this is my favorite droid. Like, out of all the Star Wars fandom, like, they've always been my favorite for some reason, and I really love the Rolly aspect, and just seeing them in Phantom Menace in the beginning, and you just hear him. He's like, "Master, destroy us!" and like he starts rolling around, and they come around. Like they're just so cool. Like, I don't know why, but I really, really gravitate to the design of the Droideka. I don't know why I didn't expect this, because I knew that like Adam was saying, Black Series did this, so I knew that they were coming. I just didn't know they were coming this soon, or they dropped randomly at a weird time. You know what I mean? Like, there's that other sheet of like figures that are still to release, and this just got announced just randomly, so I just wasn't expecting it. But
is that you saying that, or is that your wallet saying that, Flavio?
No, that's just me. Like,
it's relatable, bro.
I had a feeling that it was coming out, but I don't know why it didn't come out closer to the all the Star Wars stuff that was coming out during May. You know what I mean? I feel like it was just weird, but nonetheless, I'm excited for it. I cannot wait for this. I feel like the price point might be a little bit off-putting to some people, but you got to take into consideration it's a brand new mold for Hot Toys, so all of this is new R&D that they're putting into this figure, and I think they're gonna nail it. I think they're gonna knock it out of the park. I'm just hoping for that too, that it's not kind of like a wobbly loose mess over time. But for me, just something tells me that it's got to stand on its like pincer legs like that. So I just don't really see them making them really loose like that, or weak joints. Hopefully it has some die cast in the legs or something, just so it in the joint, so that it holds up. I also like that little sneak B1 little droid that they put there on the side too, because that's a new colorway that we haven't seen yet, and that's the one that they had posed on the stap in some of the displays. So he's coming very soon. Wait for that. I'm very surprised that these guys are actually that tall. I didn't really notice that from the films, but yeah, I have I messaged you, Gio, and just all the research that I've done on these droids. Like, they're really cool. Like, if you guys didn't know, but they were designed by the collectibles, which is like a race that they're like an insect race, which they pretty much they designed like all of their droids in kind of like an insect fashion. So they have these, they have the Pistoikas, and they also have the kind of the bigger version of this, which is like the Scorpionic Annihilator. But these are my favorite for sure. And the collectibles rolled around like that as well on their planet to get around faster. So that's kind of where they pay homage to that there. I love the twin repeating cannons as well. Those things are so cool looking. They really do a lot of damage too, because they just don't stop. You know what I mean? Like, they just keep attacking, and they do kind of have some exploited weaknesses, but for the most part, these guys can come in and just mow people down. So they're not nothing to mess around with. I love the shield aspect that they have in the movies. It's kind of weird that they didn't throw that in here, but it's not stopping me from picking it up. And it's kind of like a polarizing shield, so it's like stuff can get through it with their shots, but objects can't really penetrate it. So I think that's kind of a cool design because, you know, as they're going through terrain and stuff, if it was a solid shield, it would be bumping into like walls and stuff and they wouldn't be able to move around. So it's kind of like it takes on things, but it doesn't let certain things pass. They can't see behind themselves, so they're kind of weak.
No.
They only are just gonna like shoot straight ahead. But I don't want to take up so much time on this, but it's in canon, there's kind of like 3 versions of this, and it's weird. And the first version is the episode 1 with those shields, and then in episode 2, it's just a easy way for them to, you know, say that they were a different version, but they had larger blasters. But in place of that, in Geonosis, we didn't see them with their shields on in that battle, so they could have been different, a different, more upgraded version. And then in episode 3, the shields look different in that movie compared to episode 1. So I'm super excited. Can't wait to get this. I'm definitely picking up. I want to pick up at least 2. I would like to get 3. But I'd like to get I'd like to have them in each transformation, like one completely curled up, one about to get ready, and then the other one like fully extended like this. But I just love the fact that they roll around and then like they just like on their back leg they pop up and then they just start blasting. So they're cool. I love them.
Yeah, that was cool when I first saw
Qui-Gon?
What was that?
Would you pair them up with like Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan or Anakin? I'm just curious. What's your dream setup with it?
Honestly, I mean, like if, you know, just in the Star Wars collection alone, if I have more alienoid characters, kind of like P-Rock was saying, or like droid characters, I'd place them there kind of like maybe like in a straight line, like different classes. But if not, if I could build a display like that where it's kind of showing the scene, I would love that. And that's another thing that I kind of see with this release. It's kind of like a little crumb of hope. And not hope, I just think it's going to happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time. It might be sooner, but that Padawan Obi, he's coming for sure. Now that we have that, and I think they're just gonna give us, you know, that version of him, and later on then they're going to give us the artisan version of Qui-Gon, or an updated version with it, whether they're going to give you the artisan and then also a sculpted version and it's updated. So I can't imagine that they do the full R&D for this but then have you not display it with anything, you know what I mean? So I think that Padawan Obi's coming. There's been so many different Obis on the market that they've been, you know, messing around with lately this year, so I think that's coming. It's just I don't know when. Hopefully it's before the end of the year, but
I did think when they first revealed these in the movie, I thought they were pretty cool because they just rolled up and then they like popped up and then they had the shields.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very cool. But
and it's kind of cool, like those flaps too that you see on the side. That's actually where the shields emanate. Like that's where they come out. That's those flaps. That's where the shields come out of.
Yeah.
So I would have liked them to do the shields like that, but it's like I said, it's not a deal breaker. I think it would have just been weird for them to do that, like to throw that in the box. How are you going to actually see the figure within a clear bubble or something like that? But I think they easily could have did it. Maybe just had it like on a peg up top and then it's just over the whole figure. I don't know, but super excited for this.
How about you, Zord? I know you're a prequel fan.
Yeah. So when it got announced, I was pretty happy with it. Any droids or like unique aliens from Star Wars, I'm always hyped for it. Once this got announced, I went on Sideshow and bought 2 super battle droids because I was like, I'm gonna get some droids right now. So I'm all in for this. Anything, like I said, any droids or any unique aliens, these are like a win for things because like I said, when Hot Toys does stuff like this, they rarely do it, and they're not gonna do it again. They're not doing like side characters forever. They just want to do it, then move on to the next thing. I mean, unless you're gonna do a Chrome, just to push numbers.
That's the other thing too. It's like it's a brand new mold, so they are gonna re-release this eventually and make it an exclusive, like, you know, maybe a different colorway or something that's not really canon, but just so that they can, you know, pay for the molds and stuff like that. So I think it will happen. They've been in the other movies too, so why not? They just got to rebrand it.
I will say though, it's pretty in regards to like these releases. If you see anything that a Black Series that Hasbro's pushing out, most likely Hot Toys might follow them, because from what I'm seeing, they're going on the right track. Like they did like a young Padawan Ahsoka, and look what happened. They pushed one out, and then look, they did a Droideka, and now they pushed this one out. I wouldn't be surprised, whatever, like a Keenan Mundi. I wouldn't be surprised if they push that out too. Just throwing it out there.
Especially because of Alkalite,
Dude, no.
Brick, how about you?
Yeah, so I mentioned a few months back that I thought this was going to be coming on the Wolf Pack, and the reason is because, like Patrick said, with the Black Series, I kind of look at what Lego does, and you know, for their anniversary stuff, and there's a like not a full scale, but like a full buildable version of this. It's not just like a little minifigure, but like a buildable version. So I was like, oh, this is definitely going to be coming for the Phantom Menace, and then I look at, I actually have it right here, if you guys don't mind. I look at this, okay, and these are little brick heads.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so we can see like a Jar Jar or somebody, but you know who I don't see on there? I don't see Obi-Wan, and that kind of scares me. So, little things like that. But when it comes to this droid, you guys know me. I love the Phantom Menace. I would say it's my favorite Star Wars. I'm not saying it's the best, but it's my favorite one to watch at least. And I really like this droid, but it worries me. I feel like if I bend this thing, something's gonna pop off. I feel like it's really cool how it can like transform and everything, but I think P-Rock was saying it's too much plastic. I don't know if it's gonna hold up. That worries me. And all like the little wires it looks like there, and then when you bend them up, like how is that plastic gonna wear down? I'm holding off right now. It does look really cool. I need more detail on like what those joints are made out of. You know what I mean? To see if they can hold this sucker up, because it's a big figure too. So it's going to be a lot of wear and tear on this if you keep moving it around. So I got to hold on. You know, I was going to say something I'd rather buy than this right now are those Mondo figures. So I'd rather spend $240 for that Cyclops and $265 for this plastic droid. So
do you think it'll
devil's advocate there?
Do you think it'll be like the General Grievous sideshow figure that the plastic like it kind of like falls apart?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but
okay.
But it does worry me. Like even the top, I don't know what that is. That shield coming back here, that part.
This is bad.
You know, when you're folding that down, it's just. Is that going to be flimsy at the tip? You know, like how is that going to feel? So a little worried about that.
I think the biggest things that I would be worried about is the legs and the head, because that head has to slide down that track, down that middle piece. As you can see, it extends. There's a gap there, but when they're compacted, it actually slides up back in and locks into place up there. So the only reason I say I don't think so is just because they already have gone to all these other companies and broke down how they did it with their R&D and just intensified it and tried to make it so much better. Like the Black Series ones and all the other companies, I don't think they've mastered it completely in the compacted version. Like I don't think it easily is like into a ball. If you look at the Hot Toys one, like it's like I mean from the picture it looks like a perfect ball. So I feel like it's gonna be one of those figures that has a big instruction sheet. You're gonna have to take your time. You're gonna have to slowly, you know, pull it apart and, you know, do all of that. But I think when it's all said and done, I think it's gonna hold up for the most part. It's just the legs. Like the legs is what I'm mostly worried about. You know, because I think
dude, look at that leg right now. It's barely hanging on.
And that's cool too, because if you look at that picture, that's one reason that I feel like it's not going to be an issue, because you see that front leg, it's kind of bent, and he's like on his almost like on his tippy toe, so to speak. But if you look at the other picture with the other droid side by side, it's more straight up and down. So that shows.
But what you don't know, Flavio, is after they took this picture, it fell over.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true.
If you zoom in on the picture, Tobey Maguire there is trying to hold it on together.
Austin had a good point. He had a comment there a minute ago about the super battle droid. And does anyone have? I don't have it. Does anyone have the super battle droid?
I'm about to get it in.
Oh yeah, Austin Nicholas says I have the super battle droid. The negative reviews have made me keep pushing off opening it.
I never liked that design.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I asked you about that, didn't I, Flavio? Once I asked you because I thought you would like it.
I just feel like on screen it was just a really like poor take on like CGI, and I just was like I wasn't really feeling it. Like I just they're just big and bulky for no reason, and they're just like Terminator style like droids. Like they're cool. Like I just in figure format, it's not something that I need like for this. Like this.
Yeah.
These. I feel like these are more, how do I say that? Classic, like droids. Like, I just feel like they, we've seen them in a lot of other, cutscenes and things like that, I resonate with and always remembered when I watch the movies.
Danny, have you gone yet?
Yeah, no, I don't really have too much of a big connection with the Droidekas, but this is a cool release, man, for sure. Sorry, I made myself bleed trying to repose Wolverine player. Dude, I love the 73 Wolverine. I know this is completely off topic, but what the fuck, Hot Toys? You got me bleeding over here. Man, fuck your house, Franco. For anybody who's seen this at the end. Fuck your house, Franco. Bro, why the hell did they make this so damn hard?
Oh, shit.
Bro, I'm trying not to get blood.
They're real.
Like the actual bone cut this guy.
You know what's ironic? It wasn't even the claws that did it. It was these fucking things. Anybody who has this figure, dude, don't do that. The hell is that, bro? Magnets.
He just
you just tossed the son of a bitch.
Magnets, bitch. Watch Breaking Bad. Anyway, yeah, this is a cool release. I'm excited for Flavio and people who Steve, who have a gigantic prequel shelf. Or hell, even like Riley, right, who has like a bunch of Clone Wars at the bottom, right? I think this would look really sick in like a almost Geonosis Battlefield kind of diorama. Like, be cool for I see a lot of people maybe getting a lot of these and slicing half of them up, and having like a lightsaber go through, and that'd be kind of cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, dude, the possibilities of this thing kind of endless. Yet again, I know I'm gonna be nitpicking and complaining, but it's like, bro, we get a Droideka, but we don't get an Aquaman. We don't get none of we get the Batman 85th line, bro. What the hell?
Give me a Blue Beetle. Come on.
Blue Beetle, man. Something, bro. A Droideka. Look, this is how you know DC fans and sometimes Marvel fans just get shit on, bro. We're getting a Droideka. But that's a lot.
Yeah, we're getting a Droideka.
Imagine if they announced a
new bleeding guts, y'all. What the hell?
Austin, good thing you mentioned the base. Kind of thinking about that when Flavio was thinking about some way to actually do like the shield. Maybe the base could have been the shield. Like you kind of put it together, like it's like a big shield that you kind of put,
kind of like going around it.
That way you can actually have a nameplate. Nameplate would say Droideka on there, so you'd be good to go.
That'd be crazy. Imagine if they announced a new gun ray or like a Renato.
I don't know if you do anything. A big bubble. You get the big bubble, and then you go like this to the bubble, and then you got to put the big bubble together. Put the big bubble together. You put like that. But no, it's not like that. It's like a little
is my
base on the
memory
bottom.
disagreeing with me or what? But there's been a figure where they've done something similar like that before, right? Where it's been like a dome almost.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they've done that before, and you can see through it. It's not hard. It's blue hollow plastic, man. Come on.
Yep.
For 265, they should have thrown in the bubble.
But the bubble,
whoa. Hold the hell up. I haven't really looked through these pictures. This doesn't include the shield.
No shield, no base, no nameplate, nothing.
No accessories.
It's a third party
figure. It's just a figure.
You made a damn Droideka without the shield, bro.
The bubble would be so huge though, too. Like, think about it. It's gotta fit completely in it perfectly. So like, it'd be like a huge ass box.
Yeah, dude,
does it at least have blasting?
They've done big boxes before. They've done it for Wonder Woman. They've done it for a bunch of other figures.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I call bullshit. That's fucked up.
I'm gonna go to Petco and buy
that's another thing though.
Mafia, what up, man?
That's one thing that I'm saying
So-
though. Like they're gonna re-release this again, you know, and just put another test. So they could always just throw the bubble in after. I just think they're being somewhat cheap with the R&D because they're like, all right, well, let's just make a good figure for right now, and then we'll worry about giving them blasting effects and all of that later on, and then maybe do an exclusive or something, and then make it sell out even worse, like quicker, like.
And maybe I'm in the minority on this, but I'm way on the fence of like, hey, take your damn time, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Produce a good figure and produce like price per value, bro. This is, like I said, it's a droideka. Even like you ask a lot of kids, hey, bro, what's your favorite Star Wars droid? The ones that go pew 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 with the blue droid around them. Okay, this is one of the best droids to play with in Lego Star Wars. It's that kind of, this is a drop all around for me, bro. Even if I was still in my Star Wars only collecting era, I wouldn't have copped this without the blue shield, bro. I don't know how you're not more pissed about that, Flavio.
It needs it for sure. Like, and me being like, it's probably my favorite droid. That was the first thing I was doing when I was scrolling through the pictures. I was like, oh, it doesn't have the shield. But I was like,
yeah,
dang, like
that's disrespectful.
If that's the only way that I can get it, like I'm still like, you know what I mean? I'm going for it. So I just don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, we have a 6K Mafia dropping by. It says a droid will be cool for sure. Just got to be a little careful with him, I'm sure. So thank you so much, 6K Mafia, for dropping by. Greatly appreciate it. Then we have Austin Nicholas saying a super battle droid was awesome in the old Battlefront 2 game.
For sure. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well done. Especially on Geonosis and what was it, Camino?
Philly says I was bleeding with that wire webbing. Yeah, I'm sure. Use your thumb and push it outward, Danny. It won't break. Just do it gently.
But what about these, Philly? What about?
Yeah,
there you go.
How do you? Okay, because this one I just
Austin
kind of,
Nichols.
somebody tell me how you gonna. These should have. I know this is so off topic, but I like to pose a figure during every stream. This should have been magnets, bro.
That's pretty awesome.
That wasn't.
Fuck Howie Chan, bro. Oh,
Howie Chan.
Yeah. Austin Nicholas says they have Iron Man shields that are similar.
Yeah, I thought it was Iron Man.
Something like that. Yeah.
I think it comes with the 85.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Blue
Oh, that's
shield.
right. It does.
What's
Yeah,
up,
that's
McCoy?
right. I remember that.
It's
Yeah.
like clamshell plastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
McCoy Culture saying, how's it going, everyone? Hello there, McCoy Culture. I haven't seen you in the live chat before, so welcome. Thank you so very much for dropping by here.
Cool dude.
SpongeBob SquareBalls, Mr. Classy Thomas says, my lord Gio, how many people are you streaming with tonight? Just like six, just like six of us. No, not too bad. Not too many.
Gio likes to do the Expendables every week, bro.
Right. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. But Austin Nicholas says, Danny, when you ask kids, they say Roger, Roger, right? Roger.
I don't know, Austin. I don't have
Roger.
kids, to be honest with you, bro. I don't know.
This was intimidated compared to the droids, so definitely stuck with me. Glad they did it. Then Cisco Mafia saying angle back and snap right in. Gotta be right angle, or it feels like you're pulling on a locked door. So there you go.
Okay, we're gonna do this live together. We'll do it live. Oh shit, I'm on Zoomed in. Shit. Okay.
Don't screw up.
See, look at that.
You know what you gotta do.
I'm trying to not to get blood on it.
You gotta just hawk two of that.
You gotta give it that hawk too.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Did everyone go? Did everyone
over
talk
there.
about this? This droideka, whatever you want to call it.
Droideka, what?
They are no match for Droideka.
Droideka. Anyone? You guys went.
Flavio's got it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next one here. This is the last of the figure announcements or releases or whatever. I don't have that many pictures because they didn't release blogger
Oh hell yeah!
So we have KANG, Jonathan Majors from Ant-Man and the Wasp, QUANTAMANIA. Figure file here came out on February 17th, 2023. Marvel Studios, Disney. The reaction from the critics, 46% of the critics gave it a positive review out of 409 reviews. 82% of the audience gave it a positive review out of 10,000. So I'm actually a bit surprised that the audience did actually like this.
I think that's the last one I liked.
Yeah, probably actually. Worldwide box
There were
office.
no witches. There were no witches in it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Come on. Sorry.
$476 million was the worldwide box office for this movie. And that's actually very low for an MCU movie for sure. But I'm not going to spend, I guess, not too much time on this. But Zord, what are your thoughts on this?
Pretty hyped for it. I'm kind of glad there's like no vlogger photos, so I could just have it in, like, see it in hand. I think I should have it in tomorrow. Pretty hyped. Okay. I do love like Avenger villains. I know he wasn't good in the movie, but this suit design, it just screams a comic. So I'm pretty hyped for this. I don't have much to say because I haven't seen anything else on it. The movie sucked, but it's still dope.
definitely did. But yeah. So I was kind of curious of maybe picking this up because of the whole Jonathan Major situation, right? Because they're not going to make another one of these. But
no.
Break. What are your thoughts?
I actually have not seen this movie. So anytime Kang, but anytime Kang is mentioned, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what they were doing with his part anyways. I mean, I know who he is as a villain, like through comics and whatever, but yeah, I'm passing on the figure, but I agree with Zord. I mean, the outfit looks pretty sick, and I think the head sculpt looks nice. I mean, that's as far as I'll go because I just don't know enough about the figure and the movie. So, but it looks really good. I think they got his head sculpt spot on.
Okay. How about you, Danny? Kang.
I am Kang. Yeah, dude. I thought he was actually pretty badass in the movie for what he was given. I think the script was just shit, dude. The figure did not come out that well in terms of the actual head sculpt, but the blue head sculpt, bro, they cooked. Dude, that thing looks clean. And I understand your point of view of like wanting to pick it up because of the whole situation, but not a pickup for me, man. This villain just didn't really do it for me. I like the actor, I just didn't like the movie. It's a dog shit movie in my opinion. I was actually talking to Austin about that. It's like I don't think they didn't even drop blogger photos, and I don't think it's because of the head sculpt. I think it's because, dude, people don't give a shit, bro. Like, people don't care about this
right
movie. It is one of the most memed about MCU movies to date now. So yeah, no.
We have Cisco Mafia saying there technically are some blogger photos or shots I'll send to P-Rock if he checks his Facebook.
We got a spot, man.
The Power of Many, says Austin Nicholas. So, and these photos, these images here, they're from when they announced it. So these are not the actual blogger photos here. But
it's ironic too. I remember when this got announced, and or at least people were thinking about getting a Kang figure. Like, dude, I'm gonna get so many Kangs, dude, because there's it's multiple, it's a variant. Now they're like, no, okay.
So and then you got hit with the, did you hear what happened? No, what?
Let's see. Austin Nicholas says that 82% audience score is ridiculous. So, and Philly says droideka, the Dika is silent. So there you go. So let's see here. I think I already read this here. I believe.
If those are the wrong pictures, it's Mafia's fault.
Oh, okay.
Then you guys give me a heads up. I'm just copying what he sent me. I didn't go through them, so.
All right. Well, thank you so much there, Sixco Mafia and P-Rock for showing that they're here. So these are the
work, man. I'm on a guest my show. I'm like, come on, Mafia.
Get to work, P-Rock.
And lounge.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much there. And the P-Rock, actually, let's. Or actually, he just went away.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, all right. What are your thoughts on this?
Kang in the comics was cool. I do like that fact that they actually kind of kept him close to the comics, at least with the blue look right here. If I were to grab this, I definitely would have him with the blue look, the actual mask, or whatever you want to call it. The visor is actually technically like a visor that comes down. I like the way the costume looks, like the paint. I'm a sucker when it comes. This is like the old Charlotte Hornets colors right here, like that purplish, like with that green color, that greenish color. I like the way that looks.
Yeah.
As far as him being badass, Spatula, I don't know, man. He got his ass beat by Ant-Man. Come on, man. That's badass right there. Okay. Like in the comics, it took the whole Avengers to beat him. It took the whole Avengers to beat him. He got beat up by Ant-Man. That ruined it for me a little bit too right there. Because this was supposed to be like one of the badder versions of Kang in that too.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, man. He should have at least had a little more. I was hoping like some Avengers were going to pop up towards the end, and when it didn't happen, man, I was like, oh man, I don't want to go home. Like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I just wanted to go. But it does look cool. He does look cool. And like I said, the way the suit looks and everything it does resemble the comic a lot, and I like that a lot. So he looks nice looking figure. Unfortunately, what happened to him recently is going to affect the sales on this, but for the people who still want to get him, I'm happy you guys can still get this figure.
Yeah, we have Mr. Calvin saying there's no way Kang isn't coming home. Helmets will definitely be lit up. Yeah, I think it'll look very cool like that, actually.
See, Calvin, I was thinking about you, my man. See?
That's a McCoy Culture saying, I'm picking this guy up for sure.
See? Another person.
Future Grail. I'm calling it. Yeah, because it's
They do
because
bring
like I
him
said,
back,
they're not
though,
going to make another one of these, right? So at least
If
not
they
this.
bring him
not at the
back, you never
majors.
know. You never know. They did bring James Gunn back.
I don't know, man. With the way this has been lately, yeah. If he was a chick, probably he'll be back.
Let's see here. Who else hasn't gone here? Adam, have you gone?
No,
For Kang?
you know, I here's another one. I got really mixed feelings on this one. So when his variant, He Who Remains, was in the season finale of season 1 of Loki,
yeah,
I just thought his performance. First of all, before his legal issues, I thought Jonathan Majors, fantastic actor. A lot of stuff he's been in, just awesome. And his performance in that one episode of the end of season 1 was mesmerizing. So I was so excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And his performance was very good, but as you guys have mentioned, that script was terrible. And the fact that he was defeated by ants, I mean, he's one of the big bads in Marvel Comics. I was really expecting more, and then when they went to that post-credit scene where it's the Council of Kangs, and there's infinite numbers of them, and it's kind of goofy. Like some of them were cheering like that. It was supposed to be threatening, and it came off as comedic.
So they all dead now too, by the way, Adam. Like that Council of Kings. Like,
I get the impression. Spoiler alert for anyone who's watched season 2 of Loki, which is great. And again, his performance in that, and as another variant, Victor Timely, awesome. It's a tragedy what happened. It's unfortunate, but he made his own decisions apparently. I think the implication at the end of season 2 of Loki is, we took care of that one variant that was a problem, and some of these others. I don't know. I think they're going to recast. That's the rumors, that they are recasting Loki.
Yeah,
or not Loki. Kang.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing.
Also, that Lovecraft show on HBO.
But back to what someone mentioned about this being a Grail. I got to be honest. I was on the wait list for this, and then after he got convicted, Jonathan Majors got convicted, and they announced they fired him from Marvel. And I'm like, so I took my name off the wait list for this. But now I'm kind of, I got to be honest, I'm looking at some of the other, like Toys Buying Agent and whatnot. I was thinking of getting them. Because with the mask on, he looks pretty good.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
So you could always stash him with Loki too, man. I know it's a different look,
yeah,
but it would work.
Austin Nicholas saying he was the most feared variant of Kang, where all of them sent him away and got his ass whooped in a freaking fist fight with Ant-Man. So yeah, that's what you guys are saying there.
Was he the most feared, or he was the most annoyed? Right? Because
at that point, he was the most feared, the most powerful at that time. So that's what I was getting frustrated. I was like, come on, it's supposed to be the strongest version of him at that time, and he's beat by one Avenger only.
Yeah.
Dude, they glazed him the whole movie. They freaking, bro, he's peak, and next thing you know, got freaking beat, man. MODOK beat him,
I'm
bro.
not upset. I'm not upset.
MODOK, I forgot about MODOK.
Yeah, I'm not upset that he got beat by Ant-Man, but I'm upset, because listen, Ant-Man is one of the driving forces for defeating Thanos. He basically came up with the idea of using the time travel and the time heist. So that was from the mind of Scott Lang. That doesn't bother me, but the way they did it with the ants, it was just goofy. I don't know. They could have done so many better ways of and then how they did it is like it looks like they killed him. Not if it ended up that variant ended up in like Loki and that's how they started season 2. That might have been all right. just they didn't handle it well.
Did Flavio? Did you go yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like think the movie was good or anything like that, like everybody else says. I did go to see it, but Jonathan Majors, I think he's a great actor. You know what I mean? Like all the other movies that he's been in, he does a good job with the roles that he's in, and he really portrays his characters well. I think he did good as Kang. I think he also did really good too in Loki, with all the different variants. I love the colors of this like figure, like the green and purple. Those are actually like two of my favorite colors actually. So I think the suit is really cool looking, and it's accurate to his comic suit and all of that. I feel like the sculpt changed a little bit though from the prototype, just slightly. Nothing too crazy, but I wasn't in on this, from day one. It ended up going waitlist quickly, and then at that point I was just like, you know what I mean? If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But it's cool. It's just not a figure that I don't think that I it's a must-have. I don't think it's a must-have for me, and I just don't think that the original head sculpt I feel like was better, and now I gotta choose between using this one or the blue one. Everybody loves the blue one, but it's like, well, I also wish that they actually would have hit the mark on the actual head sculpt, so that kind of sucks. And also that one YouTube channel, I think it was Planet 33, he did his unboxing, and the articulation I don't think is really good, and sometimes that is a deal breaker for me sometimes with if the articulation is very, very limited, and the suit might get messed up very quickly. I might just also pass on it there, and I just didn't really like the articulation of this figure, which is granted anyways, you know what I mean? He has a ton of layers on him and stuff like that, so that's already noted, but it just wasn't a figure that I was gonna pick up, I don't think.
Okay. Did anyone go about this Kang figure before we move on to we're moving on to the fantasy figure zone? Any other thoughts before we go on to the next one?
I like the music.
All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna enter the fantasy figure zone now. A lot of you guys, except P-Rock, you guys have done this before. So this is P-Rock's first time here. But what I asked all of you guys here in the panel is I asked you if there's a figure that you would like to be manufactured, either by Hot Toys, NR, Jazz Inc., etc., that you would like to be manufactured, or maybe a 2.0 or 3.0 or whatever the case. So I asked you guys individually, and you guys gave me your choices. And the first one that we have here is from Mr. P-Rock. So this is his pick right here. I believe this is Snake, if I'm not mistaken there. So just very quickly, what are your thoughts on this character, and just about you getting either Hot Toys or Inart version of this?
All right, so I try to collect my collections more of characters and in general things that just brought memories to me. Like if I look at the figure, I could be like, damn, I remember. Like, for example, if I get this figure right here, what I'm gonna remember is the first time I was playing Metal Gear Solid, and PlayStation made you buy that DualShock controller or the shaking controller. And when you freaking come to Psycho Mantis, and that fool tells you, put the controller on the table. I was like, what? Get out, I ain't doing this. And then it gets tense when it's not on the. It's tense when you don't put it, and it won't let you continue. So I put it on the table, and then he was like, watch this. And he was like, yeah. And that thing started vibrating off the. It vibrated so hard, it was like, it fell off the table. I was like, what the? Like that scared the shit. It scared the shit out of me as like when I was young. I was like, what the fuck? He read my freaking memory card. He knew I played Castlevania. I was like, at that time, that was like technology. I was like, what the, like, I thought the game hacked you or something. But anyways, it's just something like that. Like, if I get, that's just a memory that I'm never going to forget. And Metal Gear Solid is just the story in that game. it went through so many platforms, PlayStation 2, even to this day. Unfortunately, he doesn't work with them anymore. Now he's doing Death Stranding, which is kind of good, but it's not the same level as this. But so many cool characters. You got Psycho Mantis, like I said. You got Sniper Wolf. You got, I forgot the name, the Raven guy. You got Revolver Ocelot. You got Liquid Snake. You got the Silent Chick from the newer movie. I mean, the newer game. Not only that, if they even make the actual Metal Gears, that would be so. They're doing 12 scale, but 1/6 scale would be amazing, man. Just Snake. Like everybody knows that. This is just something that I would be so. I don't care if he has Hermione knees. I don't care if he has one jointed thumb and elbow. I don't give a shit. I'm getting
the
this.
accessories would be.
And it's got to be official. No third party. I'm sorry. No third party.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be official.
No Mars Toys. No.
The
3-0.
would be cool for him too.
Okay.
But yeah.
So what I'm gonna do for this segment, because the stream is getting kind of long, if you guys have any thoughts on the picks, just go ahead and just play it instead of just going through each one of you guys if you have something to say. But any thoughts on P-Rock's choice here?
P-Rock, I think we need more video game characters, period. So I agree with this choice. We need some PlayStation classics, 100%.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, more games.
Yep.
Actually, I got a lot of video game choices or picks for the Fantasy Figure Zone. So
there you go.
Anyone else have any thoughts on Snake before we move on to Flavio's choice? Okay, so Mr. Flavio, Nathan Drake.
Yo.
All right.
What are your thoughts?
Bro, just first off, PlayStation and Nintendo for life, bro. Like Xbox can just go down the drain. That's just me. I'm a PlayStation head. Sony, they do so good, and this is one of the best, like, you know what I mean, like original platform, games that they've done, for PlayStation. And I played every single one, beat every single one. I kind of want to go back and plat all of them though. But they're really good games. They got good stories to them. They got, a little bit of everything in it. They got, the puzzle aspect. They got the action aspect. Great story, graphics. And Nathan Drake, he is the man. Like, it's cool. It's when you're playing as him, you actually feel like, you really got to think to get to the next level. You know what I mean? And that's what I really find in a game. I love RPGs and stuff like that, so definitely Uncharted is one of my favorite video game collections, because it's just cool. Who doesn't want to find treasures and stuff like that? It kind of has like that Indiana Jones vibe to it, where it's like, you're just finding that, if these tales are true, there is all this treasure out there, and Nathan Drake is gonna be the one to find it. So I think it would be awesome if they made a figure of him. And I was telling you, over the weekend, specifically the video game model like this, and not the Tom Holland. I didn't even watch that movie just because.
That's a disgrace.
It was a disgrace. Like I didn't even want to watch it.
They're making a sequel.
Yep, sequel's coming.
It should have been Mark Wahlberg should have played him.
And it should just go straight. It should just go straight to DVD, because
Nathan Fillion should have played him.
Didn't they make like a short movie on YouTube or something like that, where he played Nathan Drake? Any other thoughts, Flavio?
Nah, dope character, and I think he would be cool. He would be. I think there was a third party that did it. I don't know if it is third party or not, but Limb Toys, right? I think that's who made them.
Yeah, third party.
But
P-Rock,
again,
yeah.
I'm kind of.
I did research third party.
P-Rock's rubbing off on me. You know what I
mean? No, don't let me.
Nah. I just never really bought third party either, bro. But I would like Hot Toys to do it, make it an official one, and I would definitely pick that up. It would be cool, and a nice diorama base too. Oh, sick. So
you might change your mind after I say this. Unfortunately, I was one of the few that did not like hunting games or treasure hunting and stuff like that, because I did not like this and I did not like Tomb Raider. I just couldn't get into them. I tried though. I forced myself to beat the Tomb Raider one.
Good.
Yeah, those.
I forced myself to beat the first one of this. I just couldn't continue after that.
No, the second one's the best. of
It
Uncharted.
was better than the first one. It did feel better.
Yeah, second one's
I just couldn't
amazing.
finish it.
2's really good. Yeah,
I
I
got
like
bored.
I liked 2. I like 2 a lot, and then 3 and 4. Like they were. I mean, they were all good. I just loved how they had all different stories. But 2 was the one. Is that the one where he kind of like was in Siberia too? Like.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
like
snow.
the one with the train and all that too.
Yeah,
It's
that
good
was the
stuff.
best one.
And part 3 is when I had the chicks, right? The two chicks. And it was part 3.
Yeah, I believe.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have been 4.
No, well, they
think
also
4, then
come,
you have to go
yeah,
4.
they come out in 4, and then I think there's like a side game where it's just you don't play
their
as
own.
Drake, you play as the one girl. But
Yeah, I
that's
haven't
okay.
played any of these games. I didn't play Uncharted or what is it? Metal Gear Solid.
How
right?
dare you?
I haven't played.
I'm
them.
never coming back on this show until you at least try one.
Until
Metal
you
Gear
play
Solid game.
every single one of them.
No, I'm not gonna be that harsh.
But
I'm
I've
not gonna
been
be
a
that
week.
harsh.
A while ago, I did hear that they're working on a film. I don't know if it's still working or not, but with
they've been
what's his
for a
name? Oscar
longest.
Isaacs. Oscar Isaacs, I think.
Oscar
But,
Last, but it's been in the works for the longest. always
Yeah,
falling apart.
yeah, I
I'm
don't even
hoping
know
it
if it's
stays.
still
'cause I can
happening,
see
but-
Oscar Isaac play him.
Yeah, but any other thoughts on Nathan Drake before I move on to the next one here, and then I'm going to go into the live chat real quick. But any other thoughts, guys, for this? We have Calvin says, "Is Snake coming out? Must need. Been playing since PS1 with a block ass face." So Drake, another need. So yeah, so it's another. It's going to be a very video game themed fantasy figure zone tonight. And don't let P Rock rub on you. He loves them thighs. So there you go.
Third party thighs.
All right. Any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to Brick's pick?
Oh man.
All right. So this is
They better be
Brick
Kirby or something.
Artemis.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Let's go.
Bioshock. So
That's a
take
good
Yeah,
it away,
man.
Brick.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
they did do
so-
this though. They did do this. 3-0 did this.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
but
they?
I need Hot Toys, man. I need
Hot Toys was amazing.
I need some video game love with Hot Toys. Big Daddy. I need everything from this line. BioShock to me was like the first PS3 game. I believe it came on PS3 first before it went over to the 360 during
think it
that
did.
time. And I had the PS3, this big ass mirror looking system that had no freaking games for it at the time. Everybody else had the 360, which I ended up getting a 360 later, but I had this PS3 and BioShock Resistance is another good game that came out on that later on. But yeah, BioShock was just fun, man. Like it was different. The underwater world, like what this created, like to me, this was like Fallout before I knew Fallout. Like this was such a cool, futuristic yet like almost like 50s, 40s style of just the way the world was back in like World War II or something. This is really cool. And to have a Hot Toys like Big Daddy the size of, let's say, the Venom from the PS5 game, you know what I mean? Like this thing would be monstrous. I gotta look up that 3-0, man. I gotta look that up. But yeah, man,
Thanks, P-Rock.
that's not bad. That's not bad. That's cool.
And the link
That's
just
cool.
now. It was from part 2.
Dude, that's dope, man. I like that. I'm gonna have to,
Big
man. You got
Daddy.
those Hermione freaking joints though, but hey, it's cool. No, the Big
Big
Daddy
Daddy.
looks amazing though, man.
Mhm.
Like, dang, I might have to check that out.
Dude,
I
this
bet
is
you
an
it's like
amazing
500
figure. I
on.
saw it in hand. Well, when it first came out, it was not.
crazy.
Maybe
No, I'm just
now.
saying, like now it might be pretty
Yeah.
expensive, but yeah, if
It
Hot
lights
Toys
up
did
too.
this,
You could light up
man,
the different lights. Like the
that's
eyes
cool.
light up the red, green, and yellow.
dude, I remember I used to play this game. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to kill this guy?
Yeah.
You guys remember like the really cool trailers they did too, like the cinematic trailers back in the day that they would always do, whether it was like Gears of War, BioShock. This one was like him getting knocked out the window or something with this big giant guy coming at him, and you're like, what the heck is going on? So yeah, this right here, it's really cool.
All right.
Ooh,
Any
Gears of
thoughts?
War 2. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts on Brick's choice here?
I've never
All
played
right.
Bioshock. I'm sorry, Brick.
I'm with Brick on this. I would love like a Big Daddy. I love like these big obscured characters.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I think I want to say, and I could be wrong about this if I'm remembering this correctly. I thought they were working on a movie for this for a while, and then they just kind of like fell apart. I think Gore Verbinski was supposed to direct the movies, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Directed
yep,
the
you're right.
Pirates movies. This when I first saw this, I was tempted in playing it. I'm not much of a gamer, but this looked cool to me. But I never actually played this. But the design of this looks awesome. But any other thoughts, guys, before we move on to Zord?
Yeah, this game was
Zord's
amazing,
picks.
man.
Yeah,
I
that was
almost
good.
never played this game because there's 3 type of games I don't like. I don't like the treasure hunting. I don't like the Western, and I don't like the old school World War World War II era type things.
Dude,
And this was kind of like in that era, like back in the day. So it kind of pushed me off a little bit at first. But I heard so many good things about the story and it's like the environment, the sounds. So I went and checked it out, put my surround sound on, played it full, like almost full blast. This game is an experience, man. Like it brings you into the world. You hear water leaking, like if you have good surround sound.
Dude,
like,
it's
you hear like leaking behind you.
all the
turn
different
around,
weapons that
like-
you have that you can like use with that water, like the little radio stuff that you like, the messages you get and stuff. Man,
And the
and
story's
Joey, you're absolutely right. 360's best console ever. However, Xbox hasn't done shit since.
Oh wow.
That's a fact.
you're
I'll
right.
agree there.
Sony lost
true.
one generation, and they came back with bangers. So
Oh,
Xbox has not been able to keep up since.
All right. Let's see. Joey, get out of here with that read ring.
And GameCube was goated too.
Red ring.
I'll be a bit
Austin Nicholas saying, Patrick, I'll be your big daddy.
You get on his
Hey,
back.
yo.
You get on his back.
I can just see Patrick and Austin's big old arms.
You can see that, Brick?
I can see it. I don't want to. I'm not saying I want to see it, but I can
Look,
see
I'll
it.
be real, bro. After,
You said you want to see
Austin's
it.
Actually, I
latest
might want to
video-
see it. I might want to
Dude,
see it.
Austin was thirst trapping all of us with his latest video with that lumberjack, like what is it, sleeveless shirt he had on his thumbnail, bro.
Oh, for real, man. Like it's as big
He
as
knows what
Patrick's
he was
head.
doing. He knows what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew.
Adam saying Xbox 360 was cool, but I'm old school Atari
Damn.
2600
There you go.
NES.
That is old school.
So
That's
there
good,
you
man.
go.
NES.
Any other thoughts before Zord's pick? Another video game character. So I believe
Damn, I
this guy
feel
is
so bad for
called-
breaking the mold of video game picks tonight.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So this is what, Anti-Venom?
That's crazy.
From
Yeah.
playing
Spider-Man
with the suit.
Yeah.
You were just playing. I was playing this suit yesterday,
I was
bro.
just playing with
Oh,
the
really?
suit.
I just finished it again like the other day too.
They're gonna make this too. I have a feeling.
Dude, they
Yeah.
okay. So like for me, like the fact that they pushed out a Venom, I was surprised they didn't do an anti-Venom suit. So I'm like, if they do this, then I'm pretty happy with like the entire series of this line of the figures, because this is like iconic as hell, and I want to make it, and I also want to do like the tendrils too for this. So it'll be
That would
pretty
be sick.
dope. I don't have much to say. I just want this suit because I know it's another Spider-Man figure. It's gonna come with the same stuff, but yeah, this is like the one suit I just want out of all the other suits, because honestly, this is probably like the best alternate suit I've seen.
So this will be a day
Yeah.
one for you, right?
Oh, 100%. I want this.
Yeah.
This would be dope.
I haven't played Spider-Man 2. Well, like I said, I don't play a lot of games lately, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have thoughts on this. So go ahead.
Yeah, dude, I think
No,
that'd be perfect for this. Yeah, go ahead, Brick.
Oh, no. Go ahead, man. You're good.
Dude, yeah, I think we're eventually gonna get every single Spider-Man suit. Eventually,
think
you know,
so.
Hot Toys will
Facts.
get tired of making Iron Man figures, right? That day will eventually come, right? We're gonna eventually only get one Iron Man figure every now and then Spider-Man's gonna come back to the main frame. You know, we're gonna get Secret Wars suit. We're gonna get that exact same suit from Secret Wars, but like this kind of anti-Venom look. We're probably gonna get like a chromed out version. So like, I can definitely see them doing the video game version too. Depending on the success with Spider-Man 3, because if Spider-Man 3 game is a banger, dude, expect them to pump.
Oh, it's
out
gonna
as
be, man.
many. Because we're in that era right now where video games are kind of in the more mainframe than, you know, pop culture movies like comic books and whatnot. So I can see it happening.
Dude, you real quick. Do you think we're getting Green Goblin in Spider-Man 3?
Oh, 100%, bro.
Okay,
it has to.
okay, dude, I want that so bad. Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if we get Hobgoblin. That would be like a good story too.
yeah.
Hobgoblin gonna kill MJ. Watch yo.
Oh,
More than Green Goblin.
no more
We
side
have,
quests for her.
I think
We
they're
have
definitely gonna-
sorry, let me just read this
No,
real
go
quick here. Brandon Salad saying, give me that anti-venom. I want to make some white attendees. So I haven't seen you in the live chat before, Brandon Salas. So thanks so much for
Good to see you, man.
dropping by. Welcome,
Brandon, my boy.
Any other thoughts from any one of you guys?
Yeah, about the. Oh,
go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
No, it's okay. You're gonna let me do all the talking during our battle, so you can go ahead.
Oh,
wow.
Nah, I was gonna say I think we're definitely gonna get like, you know, a lot of these suits from the game, just because, you know, once again, that was like, you know, pretty much one of the launch titles for the PlayStation 5. So, you know, they held a lot of weight for that game, and there's a lot of different suits for it. They already did the black one, you know, that just came out not too long ago. This is easy for them to just, you know, switch up a couple things and, you know, re-release this as a different suit. So can't wait to see that.
All right. Any other thoughts before we move on to Adam's pick? Let me look at the live chat. I think I saw a couple there. Oh, actually, this one. I wanted to read this one. So just wait. Only figs, toys included, coming soon, says Mr. Austin Nicholas. Low-key just saying hello to Brandon Salad there. Okay, so Adam, breaking the video game vibe here,
nice.
but General Zod.
So this is where an old school guy like me weighs in. So you can see right over there, I have the Christopher Reeve Hot Toys Superman, and I would love to put kneel before Zod,
wow.
General Zod from Superman the movie, and he had a small part in that, and then Superman 2, where he's the main villain in that. I remember this was kind of when Gio was asking me who my pick would be for the fantasy figures on. This is like foremost in my mind, because maybe like 20 minutes before, I was reading on Twitter that the other day was the 43rd anniversary of the theatrical release of Superman 2. And I remember distinctly my folks taking me, it came out like, you know, on a Friday, and it was the last day of school. I was like in first or second grade. And as a reward, they took me to go see Superman 2. And then afterwards, we went to KB Toys, and I got Christopher Reeve and Mego toys of Superman and of Zod and Jor-El. So that was those figures are well loved. They're beaten up, so I wish I still had them. Maybe that's kind of inspired my love for and wanting those 1/6 scale, is getting those Mego figures and some of the 12-inch figures from that era. But I thought, you know, Terrence Stamp was just such an iconic villain back in the day. Of course, he went on later to play Chancellor Valorum in Phantom Menace. I would love to have that figure next to my Christopher Reeve Superman.
Okay, I haven't seen. I know I've seen the Superman movies, but I think it was a child when I saw them. But
they're a little bit dated now, but they're still. I mean, if nothing else, the Christopher Reeve's performance as Superman, to me, he's the GOAT. His performance as Clark Kent and Superman, just amazing. That how he played. Really, he had two different roles there, and then of course you had John Williams' score. I mean, you talk about another GOAT, the greatest composer of all time, John Williams. And I mean, I cannot look at Superman, any interpretation of Superman, and not hear that theme that John Williams composed. And I like Hans Zimmer's music from Man of Steel, but it's not the John Williams theme.
Mr. Calvin says, now this is the Zod I need. Great pick. So, anyone else have any thoughts on this General Zod from Superman 2? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I just want to say I hope DC comes back with a banger when they come out with a new Superman movie, because everyone's talking about how Marvel is like dying right now. DC died for me a long time ago, and they need to step it up. So hopefully, that's all I'll say. But yeah, good figure, good choice.
Totally
I like
agree.
Mr. Calvin says
And-
nothing
and look-
better than Soups busting dude's ass in the diner.
Mm.
I gotta tell you that scene where he you know, there's two parts, there's two scenes of it. Where first where Clark Kent gets his ass beaten because he gives up his powers to be with Lois Lane, and then he sees Zod comes in and he regrets it, so he goes and gets his powers back. And the end of the movie, he goes back to the diner and he kicks the crap out of that guy, and then he's carrying the American flag because Zod destroyed the White House, and he comes to the White House carrying that flag. You know, I'll never let you down again, Mr. President. I don't know.
I need to rewatch
sucker.
The main thing to remember from that movie
it's
is
a little dated now. It's a different time. It's a different era. But if you look at it through if you wear glasses, thinking what that era was like in the early '80s, you might enjoy it now, particularly if you're not a fossil like me.
Not a fossil. The main thing,
yes.
well, the main takeaway from that movie is remember he gave his power for a female and regretted it.
Yeah, that's right.
He went back and got it.
That's the lesson learned there. I think these movies are on Max, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they're on HBO.
They are.
Oh yeah, they're on Max. They're definitely.
Let's see here. Oh, Mr. Classic Thomas says we need Zods. I'm sorry, Zods. Zord.
Yeah, you got a henchman? Damn. You big boy.
Yeah, Ursa and Nod.
Great scene, says Mr. Calvin. Yeah, I gotta rewatch that. I'll try to watch that soon. There's a lot of movies I need to catch up on, actually. Any other thoughts before we move on to Mr. Danny Spotka's pick? Okay.
Pick, honestly, I like this one, Adam.
Let's see here. Okay, so this is Danny's.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oi.
The boys. So
I like you that.
Oi. Yeah, dude, I love this show. This is my favorite series of all time, officially. Officially.
Episode 4.
You know, so far, right? I think that they're going to continue
No
to stick
spoilers
with
for the season so far.
no spoilers. But I will say that this series is a perfect example of how you write a story around characters instead of having a main character. But if I had to pick a main character besides the two that I have in the collection already, which is Homelander and Soldier Boy, I need me a Butcher. I need me that Carl Urban, man. I love his performance in the show, and I love the energy that he brings to the character. So realistically, I don't think Hot Toys will give us a boys line. I think that's a little too R-rated for them. But I do think that we could possibly see
X-rated.
A little X-rated, right? I could see maybe tackling it, possibly, maybe, hopefully. I've been fingers crossed for that shit for like a year now. So really hoping that Inart tackles this one. Yeah, dude, just get the jacket color right. I'm not really satisfied with the So-So Toys version. That's why I've kind of held out. There is another version. I forget what company makes it, and it's like a one-off company, so I'm kind of scared. I don't think it ever gets released, but just give me this with like the laser eyes from season 3, dude. That's all I want. Give it to me.
Yeah,
Give it to me.
Anthony Starr's portrayal of Homelander. No spoilers. In episode 4 was amazing. I hope he gets an Emmy. I hope he gets an Emmy for that. But damn,
dude, if he doesn't, I will riot. Dude, that laugh. And this every single scene. This isn't a spoiler, by the way. Every scene that he was just laughing his ass off, I was like, homie smoked a joint before he was filming the scene. There's no way in hell he made himself laugh like that maniacally. Like, oh my lord, dude,
crazy.
He's insane, dude. That dude's an artist.
Any thoughts, guys, on Billy Butcher's or Danny's pick here?
Billy Butcher's pick.
Billy Butcher's pick.
Yeah, I haven't seen the new season yet. I'm gonna wait till they're all out and just binge it. But he is so awesome on that. I've seen the first. This is now the 4th season they're in.
Mm-hmm.
What are we in now? 5th season?
4th.
Whatever the previous season. So the first 3 seasons. Carl Urban's an awesome actor. I mean, dude's Star Trek or. Heck, even in a movie like using the remake of Pete's Dragon, I saw that with my daughter. That's so good. And yeah, he's great in Pete's Dragon. It's a kid's movie. I loved it. He was awesome. He's a great actor, and he's killing it every episode.
And the next Johnny
awesome
Cage.
Choice, Danny. Love it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Classic Thomas says, "Can you see Hot Toys making the characters in Herogasm?"
God, classic.
Herogasm.
The only thing I say, yeah. That was a cool.
Yeah,
scene,
I would
bro.
like to see meat sausage to get made.
Oh yeah, right.
I want the deep.
Dude, okay.
The deep.
I was gonna pick A Train in the Deep because of the season specifically, because it's a very A Train heavy season. But man, A Train in the Deep would go so cool in the collection. Just have the Deep with an octopus. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Give it
Tilda
to
Swinton.
Yeah, yeah.
Give him kind of bent over to. Oh, just give it to me. All right, I'll throw it in the collection.
Yeah, for the guys who have seen The Boys, but
He's like the
any other
derpiest
thoughts
one there.
Before we move on to? I'm gonna skip mine because we're like always we're kind of running long. So I'm gonna move on. If you don't have any other thoughts, we'll move on to the P-Rock's Keep, Gift, or Destroy.
Ooh,
so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so Keep, Gift, or Destroy. So P-Rock, this is so I picked 3 figures for you, 3 characters.
It's Mass Effect.
So you have to Mass Effect. So you have to either keep the figure. Obviously, it's yours forever, or if you want to gift it, you can, but it has to be outside your household, or you destroy the figure. And if you're destroying the figure, it is connected to something, and I'll tell you what it is when we reveal each figure. So they might be connected to another version or another character or a franchise or whatever. So these are your picks, and I did a little bit of research, and I at least tried to pick some. I don't know how hard this is going to be for you, but so we'll see what happens. And I was trying to go away from the obvious.
You tease me, man. Just get it. You teasing me, man.
Was trying
Just peel the Band-Aid off. Just peel the Band-Aid off.
But yeah, but I was trying to go away from the obvious picks, right? But here we go. Okay, so the first one is obviously the Turtles.
Okay.
Ninja Turtles, 1/6 figures. So if you destroy these, you're destroying any version of the Turtles, the cartoon, the movies, whatever, that they exist or future figures from any manufacturer. The next one is any Mondo Batman animated series characters. Again, so if you destroy that, you're destroying all those as well. So Man-Bats, all those gone. If you destroy
it. You're destroying just the figures only, not like the lore, not like the cartoon or anything like that. It's just the figures.
No, for your soul for this episode,
right, for the figures.
For you, brother, you're going to destroy the show too.
Jesus.
It's just so
right. Make it hard. Make it hard.
And then
destroy it all.
And then the last one here is any NBA player scale figure. So if you destroy that, then you're destroying.
So that's kind of easy. Then. All right, I got this.
Hit him with no Godzilla, bro. Come on.
No,
that's what I'm saying. That was like an obvious one. It's like, yeah.
All right, so keep is definitely Turtles because I love Turtles and I need my Turtles. And there's so many different varieties and different type of turtles and scales and sizes, statues, keychains, all kinds of stuff. Toilet paper, I've seen them before. All kinds of stuff with Turtles.
Even the
gift,
pies.
just because I can't imagine myself getting rid of the animated series, I'm gonna have to gift the Batman, and then destroy just because I don't have many of the NBA too many of the NBA figures, and I can kind of part ways with it compared to the other two. So yeah, so I keep, and then I gift the Batman and destroy the NBA 2K.
Okay, so you're gonna destroy the NBA players, all right. So that wasn't too hard for you. So there it goes. So let's see. So let's look at the live chat here. I think I saw someone here. Oh, S Beam. Think hello.
No.
S Beam. I haven't seen you in the live chat before, so thank you so much here for joining us. So welcome. Then we have Austin Nicholas saying, P-Rock, fun fact, we have a few Enerbay LeBron figures, a framed jersey and a 6-scale basketball go in the office room. You're not a fan of LeBron, right?
I was about to say, it's Austin, fun fact, I can't stand LeBron. So that's not a positive for me, my man. I'm sorry. I love you and everything. You're cool dude, but that's not something.
Calvin saying, P-Rock ain't a real Laker fan. Keep your ass in Connecticut.
Jeez.
And therefore, well, there you go. He destroyed it. He destroyed him. So there you go. Just very quickly, I'll go one by one here for you guys. Adam, what would you pick in P-Rock's choices there?
Keep Batman, gift Turtles, destroy the Lakers.
Okay.
It's not Lakers. It's not Lakers. It's
Destroy the
Lakers.
You went too far.
You're going overboard there. You're going a little too far. You passed the line a little bit there. You get your toes.
Boston, man.
You must be a Celtics
I know. That's what I'm
fan,
saying. It's not. We're talking about NBA
I got my
figures.
socks
NBA
cap on.
figures.
Calvin says Austin, he's a LeBron hater. Again, fake Laker fan.
I'm not LeBron. I just don't
love
like
you, bro.
LeBron. I don't like LeBron. I don't hate him. I don't know him like that. I just don't like him.
Calvin, that's a blasphemy in this house because of Rachel. So, all right. How about you, Flavio?
I'd probably the same order that P-Rock had. I'd probably keep the turtles, gift the Batman, and destroy the
Lakers. The Lakers.
The basketball. Figures.
All right. Calvin now says, see, just when I thought I liked the guys, shakes my damn
head. Yeah, it's want to destroy the Lakers with the freaking Boston guy on
here. How about you, Zord?
I'll probably do the same. Keep the turtles, gift the Batman.
I think you got muted.
He's gonna destroy the.
Did you mute yourself, Zord?
The Lakers.
Yeah, you got the mute logo up or icon.
My bad.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You're back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll gift the Batman and I'll destroy the NBA figures.
Okay. All right. So there you go.
I want a Kobe, but they're too expensive.
Danny, how about you?
I'm gonna keep Batman. I'm gonna gift the turtles and destroy the Lakers.
Okay.
It's not that. Are you Boston guy too, yo?
No, actually, ironically,
I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this abuse, man.
I'm not. I'll be real. I'm not a sports guy, but here's the deal. Usually, I'm known for not being a sports dude. But here's the deal. I like 2 basketball teams, right? And here's the deal. If somebody was like, "Hey, let's go see these people live. Let's go watch a game," I will go watch Miami Heat and the Lakers. So yeah, I'll say that.
Okay.
All right.
So then why you want to destroy them then if you watch them?
I don't got the time. If I had more time, I'm sure like as time goes on, I might, it's just at the moment right now, I got the time to watch sports.
There you go. How about you, Bert?
So are the Batman figures, is that just Mondo?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was just figures in general. I thought it was anything Batman.
No, just the Mondo figures.
Oh.
So
are you changing your...
No, I'll still get. No,
oh, okay,
turtles,
okay.
turtles,
all right.
turtles
But you can. But okay, all right. Good.
I'm gonna keep the turtles. I'm gonna gift Kobe and gift the Lakers, I should say. And I'm gonna destroy the Mondo Batman.
Oh wow. Okay. So. All right. Did everyone go? I forget sometimes, but I guess I'll do it. I'm going to keep the Batman Mondos, gift the turtles, and I'm going to destroy the Lakers NBA.
You two with the Lakers. What are you? Are you a Dallas fan? Tell me you're a Dallas fan.
I mean, I don't really follow basketball, to be honest with you. So
go Bucks.
Doesn't matter.
If you watch the team, what team would it be?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm local to. I'm closer to LA.
Knicks.
I'm closer to LA, but
all right.
There you go. All right. So I think we're good here. I think we're all caught up with at least with
Bucks, baby.
Okay, so then the
Bucks,
the last thing here, we're all caught up in the live chat as well. So the last thing is the Figures Talk matchup. So it's gonna be a Bugle 6 special matchup because we're going
I read this in the back. The notes, you said this is when they take the pants off and wrestle, right?
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
Oh snap!
No,
exactly right.
No, see, that was Austin and Zord.
To the right show.
Wrong chat. I'm sorry, wrong chat.
Yeah, but you gotta pay for that one though. It's gonna be blocked for those non-paying customers there.
You gotta become a member for that, okay? You gotta become a member, bro. Pay that $2.99.
I hope so.
Become part of the Brickyard. That's
only worth $3.
P-Rock.
It's a whole new.
I'll commentate for you guys. I'll commentate.
So the first matchup is going to be Brick versus Flavio. Whoever wins that one is going to be against Zord.
He said flabby, or not flabby.
Flavio,
you're flabby,
Flavio.
ready? You're don't take your pants off. You're ready, flabby.
Don't
take
Flavio, and then whoever wins tonight will make it to the championship, the 3-way championship, which Danny will defend. Hopefully sometime next month, maybe like late July, but we'll figure that out later. But that's what we have for tonight. Brick has played before. Flavio has not. Zord has played before. So I'm going to read the rules for Flavio and for anyone who's watching this for the first time, right?
I mean, I'm right here.
So,
First time
and,
too, you know.
and then, well, yeah, right. So there you go, P-Rock as well. So there you go.
You're a
so,
Lakers fan, bro.
I was only here for like the past 2.5 hours. I'm just saying.
Exactly. So here we go. So no, I know. Best out of 5 rounds. So first to win 3 rounds. Okay. So it's kind of long, but just bear with me here. So as soon as the time begins, the first player is to think of a figure from the line and or manufacturer specified for the round, Hot Toys, Inart, etc., and shouts it out or states it. Their opponent shouts out another figure from the specific line / manufacturer. Be specific in the figure. Example, state Mando Luke, not just Luke or just Luke Skywalker. If the line selected for a particular round is for all manufacturers, you must specify the manufacturer as well as the character. If the manufacturer comes from a third party, you don't have to know the name of the character that was used. For example, Dragon Toys as Mr. Freeze is called Dr. Zero. Either name is fair game. It then goes back to the first player, and it's up to them to shout out another figure. It will go back and forth until the time runs out. The purpose is to not be stuck in thinking of a figure when the buzzer goes off. There will be at least 3 rounds, like I mentioned, and up to 5. Each round is 30 seconds. Whoever wins 3 rounds first wins. Note, you may not look at your collection to help you for the game, and I am obviously trusting you on that. Also, a couple of new rules. Once a figure is shouted or stated in the round, it cannot be used for the remainder of that round, but it may be used again in another round. The same character may be mentioned more than once in the same round as long as they are from different manufacturers, if it applies to the line, to the actual round there. This does not apply to 2.0s, any 2.0 figure, or if there happens to be a 3.0 are not valid in any part of the game. So examples, you're allowed to mention Pennywise Hot Toys, and later in the round, you're allowed to say Pennywise Inart. However, you cannot say Hot Toys 89 Batman, and then later in the same round say Hot Toys 89 Batman 2.0. So yeah, so there you go there. Let's see.
Joe, I'm telling you right now, there's no way Flavio remember all that shit you just said right there. There's no way you remember. At least dude, twice. At least I started laughing because at least twice he started rubbing his forehead. He's like, what the hell? So Flavio, thankfully you're going first because I didn't remember that shit either, so I'm sorry.
Bro, dude, I just...
Also, there's the part that says some users may experience constipation, headaches, nausea, diarrhea, suicidal thoughts.
Hey, remember, right. This isn't even the championship yet, so...
Dude,
right, the championship.
I just had a hangover today. Like,
yeah,
come on, man,
I'm sorry, I saw those 2 incidents where he just started rubbing his forehead. Like, what the...
like,
yeah, he was like, what's going on?
Yeah, so and then if you guys make it to the championship, or one of you makes it to the championship, you know, there's always the rule that you do actually become the champion. For example, later on you would have to defend it on a future episode of Figures Talk, usually by like 5 to 6 weeks after. If you can't make it, then I'll be able to postpone it a couple times. But if it's like the 3rd time or whatever, then you would just have to forfeit the title. And then I'll get 2 new players to go against each other to get the title there. Okay, so let me just write this down real quick.
I'm really bad at this, Flavio, so don't be nervous.
Dude,
when I'm on the spot, I can't think.
I don't even
he'll say Marvel
don't
figures.
Flavio,
I'll say,
don't make Flavio go
Godzilla.
first. Let Brick go first. Let Brick go.
So whoever wins this faces Danny in the All Valley tournament. Is that
no? Whoever wins this particular game against Flavio and Brick, they're still going to play against Zord tonight.
okay?
Whoever
wins
that, then they go to the championship. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
You got to get to a mountain to get to me, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
There you go. And next week, June 30th, I am planning on having 2 other players. And then whoever wins that one, then they'll go to the 3-way championship.
Did you say released and announced or just released?
How do you?
It depends. It depends on the category.
Oh no, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Each round is a different category.
Yeah,
P-Rock, I'm just trying to write this down. You feel me?
You know, it's funny because you know, it reminds me of you ever watch those sports things where they have like people who are like they have a translator come out and the guy comes out and says, and then the translator goes, he's happy. That's how it was. The only thing he got out of it was like, wait, released or no release? And then Miguel's like, I'm sorry. Gio's like, wait, what do you mean?
Let's see. Austin Nicholas says you should play a quick 10-second clip next time as an example for a new person. Yeah, that's a good idea, Austin. Yeah. I'll definitely look into that for sure. That way I don't have to like read the whole thing and you guys can see an example. All right, so I'm gonna turn down the music because I'm gonna need to do that.
Oh man!
All right,
game time.
And then guys in the panel and in the live chat, I will ask you if you guys could help me. If someone,
I can do sound effects for you guys.
Right. Like if someone says something again and they shouldn't have said it again, or something was wrong and you picked it up and I didn't, let me know in the live chat, or if you're in the panel, tell me after the round. Because I'm going to be looking at the clock and all that stuff, and I might get distracted a bit. But let's look at the little sound effects here.
I'm practicing.
But let's see. Okay, so you hear this little ticking sound, right?
That's not me.
So that will be playing when the round is happening, right? So when the round is over, you'll hear that. Okay, so you must say the entire figure. So if you're in the middle of saying it, then that is you didn't win basically, so you lost. Austin Nicholas says, a Brick or Flavio, bribe me and I'll lean in your favor for any split decisions. Okay, there you go. If there's some kind of I can't determine who won, then I'm just going to put a under review image, and then I'm going to look at the video, and then I'll decide there.
Challenge the play.
Austin Nicholas says, I've never played this game and I have it PTSD from the ticking sound and the buzzer.
It's scary, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I got PTSD from the instructions, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. A lot of you guys have played this.
Once you play, it's super simple.
No, that's why I'm intrigued. I want to see how this goes.
All right. So the first one to start is going to be Flavio because he's never played before. So he will begin. Do you have an understanding of the rules, Flavio, before we begin here?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. I think we can do this. Let's go.
All right. So remember,
if I didn't understand from those detailed instructions, then
I was trying not to laugh, but thankfully Brick laughed first, man. That's like the floodgate.
Oh man.
It's just after everything was said. That's what made it.
When he said it was like slow motion to me. I looked at everybody's camera like at one time. I was like the Flash. I was looking at everybody at one time. And then I saw Brick laugh. I was like, yeah.
All right. So
crazy.
I'm not going to once the round begins, I'm not gonna intervene.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna leave it like that.
And
it's just gonna mess it up.
I need some time to answer myself, Flavio. So don't be screwing me up on purpose now.
I'm not.
I mean that could backfire on you if you do that anyway. So
yeah,
not that you would do that, but that could backfire on you. But all right. So let's see. So I'll tell you what the category is, and then once you hear the ticking, then that means the round has begun, and then you start.
Sounds
good. All right. So let's see here. So what is the first one?
Real quick, maybe you said I just didn't hear it. How long is each round, real quick?
30 seconds.
Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna keep track of tickets.
It's not even that much.
Yeah.
Oh, so you gotta think quick, man.
Quick.
Okay. Now, I hope you understand. I mean, you understand what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so for the first category here, I don't mean other characters. Okay, so here we go. Hold on a second. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So you begin, Flavio. The first category is 1/6 scale Hot Toys Spider-Man figures only. Be as specific as possible.
Upgraded suit Spider-Man.
Scarlet Spider-Man.
Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Spider-Punk.
The symbiote suit Spider-Man.
Toby Spider-Man.
The negative suit Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I can see Brick sweating, bro.
Dang.
Man.
I can't lose that one.
Brick got the point. So 1-0. All right, so let's go here.
Somebody should clip that and fast forward. You hear it? Spider-Man.
Is it best out of 3 or best out of 5?
Right, so Brick only needs to win 2 more rounds, and he wins this particular game. Anyway, Brick will begin for round 2. All right, so let's go here. What the second one is?
Hold on. Here's a great question. If you do a category, let's say for like, I don't know, a third party or something, and I absolutely have no idea any figures that they do I just forfeit?
I mean, if you want, I'll still leave the clock running.
Okay.
The 30 seconds just in case something pops.
Sure.
Right? But
okay.
But yeah.
Sure thing.
At least we'll try it this time if that happens, and then if we can change it later. But all right, so here we go.
On the spot.
Round 2. Hold on. Oh, here we go. 1/6 scale Hot Toys exclusive figures only.
Oh man. Exclusive? Do you mean like limited? Okay. I'll go. Can I say Artisan Jack Sparrow?
Artisan Loki.
Artisan Scarlet Witch.
Artisan Joker.
Artisan Luke Skywalker.
Artisan. Exclusive Iron Man.
Gonna give it to Brick. Ooh. All right, so Brick,
Man, sorry,
2
Flavio.
points. 2 points.
Don't say sorry in battle.
I'm sensitive, okay? I'm sorry, man.
But you at least beat him, then you say sorry. He might come back.
I can't do it in the middle.
He ain't gonna say sorry to you when he beats you.
Once he comes back and beats my ass.
Let's see. We have Tyler Hammondtree a little late, but I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much for being here. And you work with Danny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming back. All right. So 2 points for Brick, 0 points for Flavio so far. So we're entering the 3rd round. So if you win, Brick, then you won this game here.
All right.
And then Flavio, you will begin the round this time. All right, so here we go. Round number 3. Okay. Again, no other characters, just the specific ones that I'm mentioning here. 1/6 scale Batman figures only. All manufacturers, be as specific as possible.
Pattinson Batman Hot Toys.
Val Kilmer, Batman Forever, Hot Toys.
Hot Toys Dark Knight Christian Bale.
Nightmare Batman, Hot Toys.
Hot Toys Arkham Asylum Batman XE suit.
Armored Batman, Batman vs Superman, Hot Toys.
Hot Toys damn.
Mondo, because Mondo had Batman, right? No.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could say like the third party ones there too.
No, it's not official.
Or and if it was just Batman, right? Like you couldn't.
I wasn't sure if it was villains too. So
yeah, I didn't know what he was. I thought he meant just Batman.
Right. So that's why I said no other characters, just Batman only, and all manufacturers. So Mondo would have been okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So Brick, 3 points. So you won.
GG, gentlemen. GG.
So you won the game. All right.
Good job, Flavio.
Good job,
job,
Flavio.
man.
That was your
Fun
first
game
time,
to
bro.
think on
This
the
is like
spot.
my
Yeah,
third time,
like, I
so
never even-
I'm used to that tick,
Let's say
tick, tick.
Brick has a vendetta out for me, bro. He's trying to.
Dude, I'm coming
We'll
for
take it
your
personal.
ass, man.
All right. So in the mountain, Flavio Brick is moving up right here. Zord's
Mortal
right
Kombat
here,
style.
right here, and then Danny's way up here.
I'm pulling on my throne up here, bro.
So there you go. All right. So next game, Brick versus Zord. Patrick.
Okay.
Man, this you know how hard it is to play 2 games in a row.
We shall see.
Oh, man.
I know Aaron's done that, and he almost won. So there you go. All right. So here we go. Same rules, still out of 5 rounds, right? Okay, so in this case, we're gonna have Brick start. Let's see. Let me just move this real quick here. So obviously they're gonna be different lines, and you guys already know how this works. So let me just do this real quick here. Okay, so Brick will begin. So let's see what the first round for this one is. Okay, so let me get to the little ticking thing here. Okay, so here we go. 1/6 scale horror figures, all manufacturers.
Sideshow. No, I'm gonna go with Inart Pennywise.
Hot Toys Pennywise.
Sideshow. Michael Myers.
Sideshow Freddy Krueger.
What is his name? Anyways, I guess Sideshow Jason.
Shoot. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I was trying to think of the Sam. Is his name? I finally got it from Trick or Treat. I couldn't think of his name.
Quick question.
Right now, bro.
Did I miss what the instructions? So is it 6 scale only? Can it be statues or 1/12 scale? Does it matter?
1/6 scale figures.
Okay.
Mhm.
Who made that? Is it Morgan? No.
You could have said the Mondo Megan.
Oh, there you go. I was
Yeah.
Alright,
That would have worked.
Trick or Treat
Yeah.
Studios,
that's
Michael
right.
Myers.
Or Ghostface, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Studios.
That too.
Yeah, Ghostface was my next one if I had to. I was
I
saving
really
that one.
Ghostface, dude.
Saving that one. All right.
You got
Brick
the lucky Austin
1.
wasn't playing.
Brick 1 point. All right. So second
rounds in a row, baby.
Round 2. Zord begins. Here we go. Okay. I hope this is not controversial. I hope get different interpretations. But here we go.
Oh God, Zero.
Once.
With all due respect.
I'm already preparing myself for this fucking. Okay. 1/6 scale sci-fi characters only, all manufacturers.
Oh, what? Avatar Jake Sully.
T800 Hot Toys.
Avatar Hot Toys Yatiri.
Ripley Hot Toys.
Oh dang. Hot Toys Predator.
Hot Toys T1000.
Hot Toys T700.
Hot Toys Xenomorph.
Kidding me?
Neither one of y'all. Star Wars sci-fi.
I was gonna say Star Wars sci-fi. Like,
I know. I'm like,
We never said Star Wars,
No
bro.
RoboCop, bro. What
I would just
the
be
hell?
easy. Star Wars
RoboCop, I
Chewie,
thought
Star
of.
Wars Han, Star Wars Luke.
Dude, how do
Star
we
Wars
not
Yoda,
know
Star
Star
Wars.
Dude, oh my god. And I'm like,
I was thinking like 80s Terminator, Alien, RoboCop.
You guys are thinking more like hard sci-fi, not space fantasy.
Yeah, like horror.
Right,
sci-fi.
right.
As soon as one of us would have said like Luke Skywalker, we'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Vader.
would have. Okay,
I was waiting. That's what I was waiting for because that would been everybody would just started blurring things out easily.
Dang, that's funny.
I know what you guys are thinking.
Austin Nicholas says this is the only round where I feel confident.
Yeah, because you would have brought out the horror probably. Yeah.
Yeah, the horror one. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. All
I
right.
don't know, Austin. I feel like I'd have you run for your money there, bro.
It's true.
You guys are definitely thinking that hard sci-fi, not Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I was not even thinking Star Wars because usually he'll
wasn't
say
either,
Star Wars, and I'm like, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I said they might be controversial because some of those characters could be horror also, right? Like horror, sci-fi. So that's kind of why I mentioned.
Hey, we still got a lot of figures though. Without saying Star Wars, kudos to us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
Definitely. Okay, so we are in round 3, which means Brick. Yeah, Brick starts. Brick starts. Okay, here we go. Round 3. 1/6 scale. Female Star Wars characters, all manufacturers.
Gosh. Oh my goodness, what is her name? Padme for Hot Toys. Sorry, I was
What's her name?
doing weird
Hot
things.
Toys, Ahsoka, Mando series.
Okay, Hot Toys, Ahsoka from. Oh, you said Mando series. Hot Toys, Ahsoka from Ahsoka.
Okay. Hot Toys, Sabine Wren.
Hot Toys, Hera.
Oh man, dude. Princess.
I was about to say, don't say Princess Leia. Leia.
It's
Yes,
so
that was a
hard
hard
when you're
one.
on the
So you
spot.
said
though,
Sabine
man.
before
when you're on
Leia.
the spot.
It is tough
When
No,
you're
I
on
know,
the
I know.
spot.
but now I get the hang of the game.
All right.
It'll be better like next time.
Woo. So
Good game. Good game.
So it looks like Mr. Brick swept tonight.
Damn, Brick.
Let's go. I'm coming for you.
So there, okay.
Coming for you, man.
That was fast. Actually, I thought this was going to take a while because sometimes it goes, all the way to the very end, right? Sometimes when we do the championship, it goes all the way to the 7th round. So it's like,
Nah,
Yeah.
I see how it is, Brick. He wants that throne. I'll be ready.
Yeah, I want it, man. I want to put that on my Bugle 6 title and everything. I want to talk about it on the Wolfpack. I want to talk about it everywhere I go.
oh,
Just-
shit.
I'll be
So
waiting.
yeah,
for you.
everyone.
I'll be
Brick
waiting.
Artemis just swept the Figures Talk matchup tonight, 3-0, 3-0. Mr. Zord, Mr. Flavio, thank you so very much for playing. I greatly appreciate you guys
GG's.
playing this here. And then, of course, just because you didn't win this time doesn't mean you can't play next time. When maybe Danny is defeated, and
Wow,
and then
you're
you want
confident in that.
yeah,
now.
there you go. No, but I'm just joking. But yeah, I mean, Danny has the title since mid-January, guys. Since mid-January. So Brick has made it to the 3-way championship matchup sometime in July, probably like late July, or we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But thank you so much there. Aaron Collects just dropped by here. Yo, hello there, Aaron. Thank you so much for dropping by. Dropping by, great, appreciate it there. Yomo dropping by here as well. Thank you so much, Yomo. It says Brick with the full sweep. So there
Let's
you go.
go.
Aaron says, I wish I could have made it just now on my way home. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. Aaron, actually, I mean, I guess I'll message you later, so maybe you can join us next week on the 30th. But Brick Wick, Brick Wick, yeah, I like that. Good game, guys. Beautiful panel, says Aaron Collects. Yeah, most definitely. Clinton Martin says, howdy, folks. Hello there, Mr. Clinton Martin. Thank you so much for dropping by here. To appreciate it there. Okay, so so let me just do this real quick because I posted something on my Instagram. So this is a 1/6 scale, I guess you can call it title, I guess. So whoever wins, whoever's the champion, I'll send you one of these, and you can put it in with your figure or whatever, or you can just hold it like this.
That's cool.
Yeah, whatever. But you will get this if you become the champion. I'll send you this. So yeah, so there you go, there, guys.
That's
so,
cool.
and there you go.
Oh, nice.
Let me show Danny. Where is it? There you go. So Danny
Wow.
Danny
Cool.
has his. So yeah, so Danny has his title.
Come for it, Brick. Let's go.
I'm taking it, baby.
You want
I'm
this
taking
trophy,
it,
bro. Come and get it.
I'm gonna do the Aaron Rodgers belt thing right here. I'm from Green Bay. So let's go.
Rodgers, relax.
Let's go.
You should clip that, Gio. Just
So Brick, if you win the championship, I'll send you one of those little titles there as the champion
all right.
there. If you win,
Cool, man.
if you win.
He's like,
Put him on my Spider-Man.
Calvin says, thanks for the entertainment, fellas. Thank you so much, Calvin. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. It's a 1/6 scale title. Yeah, definitely. All right, so I think that's it, guys. It went kind of long like always, but well, there's something else I was gonna say, but then I completely forgot. But let's go on plug you guys' channels and things like that. So let's go here with Danny Spotchka. So what do you have going on there?
Man, just streaming for right now, bro. Like I've said, on Copper Drop and whatnot, doing tattoo apprenticeship, and that takes up a lot of the time there every day. So this is like a kind of escape and just time to catch up with y'all and just time to relax. Sometimes eat because sometimes first time I'm eating for the day, so I apologize. Other than that, man, like I have plans to vlog once we go to New York, which I'll try to make an actual like vlog out of this one because we're all going to meet up with each other. This one will probably be a mega vlog, probably hours, at least an hour or two of content for y'all to watch. So yeah, man, thank you for having me on once again, Gio, as co-host. You were all a pleasure. P-Rock, dude, nice to fucking meet you, bro. You always look so cool with your shades, man.
Whatever.
And yeah, you're a cool dude. You're a cool motherfucker. I like you. Yeah, man, it's cool. Always Brick.
I'm all right.
I'm waiting for you, by the way, Brick. Come and get it, motherfucker. I'm waiting.
Oh, the challenge has been.
I'm smack talking you all month.
Let's go. By the way,
Instagram. I'm putting it live everywhere, man.
I know you about to plug it real quick, Brick. I just want to say congratulations, bro. 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's fucking go, dude. That's an achievement right there, bro. I'm proud of you. So that's awesome.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're going down. Yeah.
Yeah, little side note at the end there. Yeah, I like that. Speaking of Mr. Brick Artemis, I know you have quite a few things going on. So
yeah, well, the first thing is Wolfpack Wednesdays. 8 o'clock or 8:30 Central Standard Time. Come check us out over on the Jedi Knights Watches channel with Evil Sneaker and Dilo the Collector. Also on the Bugle 6 with Flavio, we have a huge giveaway on July 29th on the Bugle 6 Monday night. We are going to be having from Collector Zone, thank you to Marcos, a pre-order of Wolverine Hot Toys Collector's Edition giveaway, a 1/10 scale statue from Iron Studios of Deadpool and Wolverine, and 3 $50 gift cards to Collector Zone. So definitely, in order to enter that, you have to become a member. Yep, that's Marcos.
Is that Marcos there? He was
yep.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan in that.
Yeah, for real. So basically to become to be able to win a chance, you have to become a member. So these things are extremely expensive. So just $3 for 1 month. That's all you got to do to enter. And yeah, good luck to everybody. I think it's gonna be a fun show. It's the Monday after the movie's release, so that's why it's so much Deadpool. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you so much, Brick, for joining us tonight at the Canon Council. Dude. So yeah, it's a great giveaway. Great giveaway.
It's cool.
We have Mr. Zord. What do you have going
on? I kind of pause on content right now. Big thing I'm trying to push right now is this symbiote effect piece that a lot of people are asking me to make for them. So I'm planning to sell them by this coming Friday. So that's like the big thing I got going on right now. So I took a big pause on my content. Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
I'm not
hey
logged
everyone,
in. Sorry,
Zorv Photography here. And today I got a quick DIY project for you. To turn your Spider-Man from this.
Oh, let me mute this. Anything else there, Mr. Zord?
No, it's just that. Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome, man.
All right. Well, but thank you again, Zord, for being on here. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, I'll reach out to you so you can hopefully join us again here very, very soon.
Yeah. Love streaming with everybody. Nice meeting you.
Oh, for sure.
Same.
Yeah, man. Nice meeting you for the first time, man.
Yeah, dude.
Love following your page, Patrick.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys.
A lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah, man.
A lot of cool stuff there.
Next one here. But I'm gonna go subscribe to right now.
We have Mr. 1 Adam 12. What do you got going on?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks again, Gio, for having me. I love being on your show and love streaming here with all you guys. Some I've streamed with before, like Brick and Danny, and some of you guys for the first time, so really appreciate it. So my daughter and I just unboxed the new Anakin from episode 2, The Attack of the Clones, and just put that up a couple days ago. So it's a kitchen table unboxing. There's nothing. It's amateur hour unboxing. If you want to see the most unprofessional unboxing you'll ever see, watch the video. And so that's just up there. And then we just taped 2 more unboxings for the new Catwoman 2.0 and for a G.I. Joe Snake Eyes figure from 3.0. I'll be Catwoman. I'm just gonna start editing. That'll be up there in a couple days, in a day or 2. And G.I. Joe, I think I'm gonna put that up as a little July 4th posting for G.I. Joe and a Real American Hero. So those are 2 videos I got coming up, and I got a Fennec Shand come in. I may do an unboxing again. It's an older figure, but it's new to me. Maybe it'll be new to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much again, Adam, for being on here. Greatly appreciate it as well. Then you've been on here quite a few times now, so maybe you'll be earning a intro very, very soon. So
yeah, I could get an intro. That'd be awesome.
So yeah, they're kind of time consuming, so sometimes it takes me a little while. But next one here, Mr. Flavio's House of Collectibles. What do you have going on?
Yeah, thank you for having me. First off, Gio, it was always a pleasure, to be here on the movie Canon and chilling with you guys. It was nice meeting you, Adam, as well. First time streaming with you. And
love your Mysterio unboxing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's actually the latest unboxing that I have. I did that a couple weeks back. But other than that, I do have some upcoming unboxings that I want to do. I want to do the Clone Wars Anakin, and I want to do the Clone Wars Darth Maul and the Jango Fett as well. Those are the next couple ones that I got in the pipeline to do. And other than that, I've been, on Bugle 6 with Brick. Like he said, we got that big show that's coming up in July after Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. So I'm excited for that show. There's going to be a ton of people on that show with a big panel. So it's going to be fun. I'm sure we're going to have a great time there that day. But other than that, yeah, just pretty much just stay tuned with my unboxings. I'll probably be getting those out here in the next couple of weeks. If you guys don't follow me already, follow me on Instagram and on YouTube as well. And thank you for having me.
Again, thank you so much, Flavio, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it for sure there. Let me see. Oh, Mr. P-Rock. P-Rock, what do you have going on? Can you hear me, P-Rock?
Muted.
You're muted, bro.
My bad.
Oh,
I said mine's gonna be quick because House of Dragons is waiting for me, so I gotta get going.
Oh shit.
So no, I haven't done reviews recently as much. Been doing some family things with the family, spent late vacation, so they will be coming back. Reviews coming back. Shorts as always. You can follow me at LW on Fridays. LW, me and the fellas, always hanging out. Good times, good laughs, good memories, and sometimes a little tense, but it's fun. It's fun times. That's how you are with your boys. You argue with your boys sometimes. But anyways, so LWO. And then from there, just some things I got planned coming up this year, but probably a little bit after the summer. Like I said, summertime, I spend time with the family, and just relax and enjoy the outdoors. And then that's it. Just thanks for having me. Appreciate it. And I'm just a collector trying to have fun, and it was fun today. I had fun, man. You guys, good laughs today. I like that. Appreciate it.
Same.
Yeah, thank you for joining us here tonight, P-Rock. Like I said, I was trying to have you go on the panel and then finally have you here, so thank you so much for that as well.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like this close to canceling, man, because I was like, oh wait, House of Dragons. I was like, oh no,
okay.
I was like, what do I do?
Yeah, I'm watching them on Mondays now because of the stream. But but thank you again, there, P-Rock, and everyone here at the Canon Council for tonight. Really appreciate it. I appreciate your time and everything like that. So thank you so much. And then the live chat, thank you so much as well. A lot of you guys were sending out messages in the live chat, so really appreciate it. If you're watching in the replay, same thing. I am doing another Figures Talk next week on the 30th, episode 14. We are going to have another matchup. 2 challengers go at it. Whoever wins that one will be part of that 3-way championship, which we now know will be Brick and Danny Spotka. So I'll give you guys more details.
Wait, do I need to beat somebody else yet?
No, you're in the championship already.
Okay.
So you're there. That one's going to be a long game, that championship one. But it's still like a month away or so. But again, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys next time again. Thank you, everyone.
It's gonna be
Have
Tapas
a
battle.
great night.
You guys.